Hey everyone, welcome into 1 Cent Sports Cards YouTube channel. Happy Bowman release day. We are finally here. Probably one of the top 3 biggest releases of the year. Bowman kind of comes in like Top Series 1, comes in with a lot of hype, comes in with a lot of, it's like spring. There's a lot of hope, springs eternal. No one's team is out of it unless you're the A's. The A's are bad. but that's kind of how Bowman comes in. It just comes in hot. It always seems to release right on time, unlike a lot of the other sets. And this year, no exception. We have some big names out of the blocks. Are they going to end up being the big names 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now? No one knows. Everyone will act like they do, but no one knows. We could find an auto tonight that everyone goes, we have no idea who that is. And it could be the next Julio Rodriguez. That's the fun of Bowman. So should be a really fun night. And we're doing a half case break. Broke into 2 different breaks. So 2 jumbos in the first break, 2 jumbos in the second break. Should be a great time. We're going to get a bunch of different autos. Hopefully a bunch of different parallels. We'll see what we get out of here. I got the odds pulled up, and let's see, what else can we say about Bowman other than I've ripped a few myself. I've ripped a few blasters. I was going to say basters, but that's a little close to another word. But I've ripped a few blasters. I've ripped a hobby box. Haven't ripped any jumbos yet because, well, the case is still sealed. So we'll see what comes out of the jumbos. The good news about it is it looks like the quality control is fine. The cards look awesome. There was one Blue Lunar, I think it's called. Really cool looking parallel auto that I pulled of Drew, or not Drew Brown. Who was it? Someone Brown. Someone. I don't. Anyways, some guy in the Giants that actually was really good last year, but he's 24 years old. So in Bowman land, you might as well be retired if you're 24 years old. I don't think that's fair, but hey, that's just how it is. So want to say hello to a few people joining early. We got the G-Man with the first comment. Totally ready for some Wednesday fire. We'll try and go quick because I get people got to work in the morning, but we're not going to think about work right now. The Sheriff's in the house. Sheriff, how you doing? We got Jeff K in the house. Jeffrey Dunn. A's are bad unless you're Jose Suarez. 5 home runs, 3 innings against the A's. Hey, we should keep him in the rotation. Ian, how are you? Doogie's here. Doogie eating candy. Just monsterizing. Roy B, how are you? Ryan R, it's not going to be a long night, Sheriff. It's going to be a fun night. Although, we'll see how much I ramble. Michael S in the house. Michael S breaking with us for the first time. Welcome in, Michael. Glad to have you. He's going to be in break 1. We got another first breaker in break 1, too. That's going to be Erica L. So we'll see if Erica's here. Erica, if you are, raise your hand. And so, like I said, should be a fun night. We got the captain in the house. Ahoy. We will be doing socials in captain's honor tonight, just because I made that up just now. And of course, the one, the only, good luck Chuck. Kenny P, how you doing? There is Erica. Brian McHugh, he's in. How are you? And then we've got Voss as well. So here's who's going to be in break 1. A lot of you are in break 2, but there's a little bit of difference. Some of you only got 1 spot. Some of you got 1 spot in each. Some of you got a couple spots. So here's who we got in break 1. We have Erica breaking with us for the first time. Chris C, Robert G, Philip McBeans. We got Drew S, Mark H, Kevin P, Chris D, Big Tech, Space Ghost, Benno, R No Breaks, Matt H, Jeff K, Ryan R, Jeff P, the 1 spot hot shot. We've got Kyle K, Michael S breaking with us for the first time. Ian M, Voss is in the break. Doogie's Dugout is in the break. The incomparable Teresa in the break. Watch out. You know she's getting an auto tonight. We've got Lloyd in the break. Roy B, Stack Pack Matt, Andrea, Captain John's cards, John B, and of course, longtime Patreon, Shalani in the break as well. So if you didn't hear your name and you know you're in the break, that's probably because you're in break 2. I'll read off break 2 here real quick. A lot of the same names, but break 2 is going to be Chris C, Robert G, Philip McBeans, Drew S, Mark H, Kevin P, Chris D, Big Tech, Benno, Arno Breaks, Matt H, Jeff K, Ryan R, Kyle K, Israel, Doogie's Dugout, Teresa, Lloyd, Roy B, The Captain, Jeff D, Bill L, Joe M, Good Luck Chuck, Auger, Nick D, John B, Joshua D, and Shalani. Question for the chat. Do I sell a large PC purchase that has been... Zach, you give it away and you write it off. If you don't want it, that's what you got to do. But that's my opinion. Sell it one by one, singles, all on eBay over the course of the next 10 years and come back with a treasure chest of gold. Okay, so first thing we got to do, we got to figure out which boxes out of the case are going into the break. So there's 8 boxes in here. I believe they're going to be split down the middle. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. If they end up being the other way, same thing. We're going to count them left to right, just like you read. So what we'll do here real quick, we're going to randomize the boxes. And then on top of that, let's say it this way. So all 8 boxes are going to get randomized. The 4 boxes that end up on the top in the randomization are going to be in the break tonight. So the top 4 numbers. So if it's box 1, box 3, box 5, and box 8 or something like that, those will be whatever ones end up on top, those are in the break tonight. And then on top of that, the top 2 are going to be for break 1. The next 2 will be for break 2. So the 3rd and 4th box. So you'll see as soon as that sounds way more confusing than it needs to be. Let's just do the randomization. How about that? So we'll go like this. I already have it set up here. Oh, wait, you know what I didn't do? I didn't roll the dice. You got to roll the dice first, dude. All right, so let's do that. We're going to move this. All right, so here we go. We're going to roll the dice. There we go. We rolled a 4. So we're going to randomize the boxes 4 times. Now we'll do it. All right, so 4 times. See, we've got box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so box 1, 7, 2, and 5 are the boxes that are going to be in the break tonight. Break 1 will be box 1 and 7. Break 2 will be box 2 and 5. So that's how this is going to work tonight. So we will crack the case open. Give me 1 second. And the good news is, if you were watching the break last week and we had all the audio issues, that is done. I fixed that. It was actually a much more simple issue than I thought it was. I had it as audio output and not audio input. That's how smart I am. All right, so let's break this open. So I know you guys can't see this. Hold on. Can I move the camera up at all? I don't know if that's even high enough. Hold on. I kind of don't like moving the camera around too much. Okay, so here we go. Box 1, box 2. Okay, so this is box 1, and let me go back to my randomization. Didn't we say box 1 and 7? Box 1. So here's box 1. Box 2 is not in... Oh, wait. Box 2 is actually in break 2. And we got box 3, which is not in the break. This is box 3. Box 4, not in the break. Box 5, come on. Got to start digging. Box 5 is in break 2. Box 6, not in the break. box 7 in break 1. My lord, I got to get this box off the table. So here's box 7. And finally, box 8. Not in the break. So that's how this is going to work tonight. And I'm going to put these back in the box because I don't want them hanging loose. So there we go. We know which boxes are in which break and all that. All right, so this is box or break 1. Let me get chat pulled back up here. There we go. So this is break 1. This will be first. Break 2, I'm going to pull off the screen just because I don't have enough room, but we'll just put that right over here on the left. And then, as you guys know, well, actually, we do have 2 people breaking with us for the first time, so we'll go over the rules here real quick, and then we'll get to randomizing. So here's how this works. As I said, we got Erica and Michael in the break for the first time. First, I want to say good luck to you guys. Historically, first-time breakers on the channel have done well. I can't guarantee anything, but it's uncanny. It's weird. They normally do well. So we'll see if that holds true tonight. What we're going to do, we're going to roll the dice twice. The first time is going to be for the teams. However many times the dice tells us to randomize the teams, that's what we'll do. Then we roll the dice again. We'll randomize the break participants. However many times the dice tells us to randomize the participants, that's what we'll do. If we roll a 1, we re-roll the dice because we want to randomize more than once. At that point, we'll know who gets which team, and then we open it up for trades. If you don't like the team you got, you can ask the person that got the team you want, and if they're willing to make a trade, we will make that trade on the spot. Trades stay open for a couple minutes, depending on how hot the hot stove is, and then at that point, we close out the trades, and we get to ripping. So without further ado, we'll roll the dice. And for our teams, we're going to randomize 5 times. Mike Harless, we are doing 2 breaks tonight. I'll be doing more Bowman next week. The best way, by the way, so real quick, because if there's new people on the channel or people just hanging out, first, glad to have you. Second, if you want to be in a future 1 cent sports cards break, best way to do that is to become a Patreon. There is a pinned link in the live chat at the top of the live chat that will give you all the information. Almost everyone you see commenting in here is probably a Patreon. It's a great group of people. Would love to have you in there. It's not just about breaks. We do all sorts of different things. Discord, community access, fantasy baseball. We do all sorts of stuff. So would love to have you. You can check out Patreon and what that's all about in the link. I probably will mention that 1 or 2 more times tonight, but that is the best way to get into breaks because Patreons get first access to every break, and the Patreons are awesome because they do support the channel, so they normally almost always sell out to the Patreon. So with that, let's get to the randomization. We said 5 times. And while we're at it, while we have people in here, if you could throw over to first and hit the like button for me. It's Bowman release day. What is there not to like? All right, so we're going to start a new list here. Here's our teams. We're going to randomize them 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, Nats on the bottom, Pirates on the top. And we'll come back here, roll the dice 1 more time. And this is going to be for the participants. And this time we get the big 6, the boxcar. So we'll start a new list, randomize the participants 6 times. Then we'll know who gets which team. By the way, Erica and Michael, your team, your name is in red because you're a first-time breaker. That's what I do. I don't know why I do it, but I do it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, we got Mark H on the bottom, Shalani on the top for break number 1. So this is how break 1 is going to shake out. First thing we're going to do is hide this because we don't need it anymore and we don't need confusion. I'm going to pull up chat. We're going to open up trades. Where is chat? There it is. All right, so here we go. Oh, wait, you know what? One other thing I want to do. I'm going to alphabetize the teams because it makes it a hell of a lot easier. So here's what we got. We got Jeff Pullins pulling down the Angels. We got the Astros going to Ian M. The A's going to the captain. The Blue Jays going to Jeff. We got the Braves going to Arno Breaks. Brewers to Kevin P. Cardinals to Philip McBeans. Cubs to Doogie's Dugout. Diamondbacks to Andrea. Dodgers to Teresa. Giants to Chris C. Guardians to Lloyd G. Mariners to Robert G. Marlins to Stack Pack Matt. Got the Mets and the Nats going to Mark H. We've got the did Mark have 2? Why do we? I'm gonna have to look at that. Oh wait, no, that Matt and Mark are right next to each other. I was like, wait, we got Matt H gets the Mets, and the Nationals go to Mark H. I was reading that as 2 Matts. Okay, we got the Orioles going to Lloyd. We got the Padres going to Michael S. Phillies going to Kyle K. Pirates to Shalani. Rangers to Drew. We got the Rays going to Ryan R. Red Sox to Israel. Reds going to Benno. Rockies going to Roy B. Royals going to John B. Tigers going to Big Tech. We got the Twins going to Erica. White Sox going to Space Ghost 72. And the Yankees going to Chris D. Chris, you got the Yankees playing Mr. Mom tonight. Boy, I love playing Mr. Mom. Okay, so let's see. Astros are available. Blue Jays available. Let's see if we're missing any. I don't think so. We got the Jeff K says, you want to do Angels for Blue Jays? Benno's keeping the Reds. Marlins up for trade. Would love the Mariners, but not sure I can get them. Stack Pack Matt. That would be with the G-Man. Space Ghost, a.k.a. Brian, has the White Sox available. Got a good team for the first time in a long time. Mother of Cards. Who'd you end up? Oh, with the Diamondbacks. Yeah, I mean, that's a huge chase team. Let's hit the Drew Jones. G-Man's holding on to the M's. Hoping for some gold. I think that, hey, Freudian slip, right? Right, G-Man? Mike Harless, all the breaks are sold out for tonight. Fenster, let me see. I can check real quick. Braves fan hate, I want to keep the Phillies. Did we not call your name in 2? I don't want to change the thing at the moment. Roy's got A's for Rockies. Brian, so Brian, I do not have you in break 2. I got your Patreon message earlier today, and when you said I'll take another spot if there is any, and I don't believe, and yeah, the spots were all out. The message I sent you earlier was shipping for the last break plus the PSA submission. So, because I don't think I'd received payment on that last break. So that might be where the confusion was coming in. Okay, so A's for Rockies is confirmed. So Captain trading out of the A spot, going into the Rockies spot. And Roy going to take the A's. So we got that one in. We're going to say trade's going once. Yeah, send me a message, Brian. Was there two of them? Hold on. And don't worry if for whatever reason you couldn't get in tonight's break. There will be more Bowman. There will be more Bowman. Felt the tingle on the Rockies right when we started. Any Guardians fans? Lloyd's got the Guardians. So I think Lloyd's putting the Guardians up. Is Jeff Pullins the one spot hotshot in here? I know. Jeff, Mr. Pullins, if you are here, raise your hand. You've got the Halos. And as you know, we have Halo fans in the house, myself included. I do know Jeff well enough, Jeff Pullins, that the Orioles, I'd have a hard time giving up the Angels for the Orioles, but if Jeff Pullins is here, Jeff, paging Jeff to the front, please. Ian says, or Roy says, Ian, would you trade Astros for A's? We got the tingle coming back. The old tingle. The Astros are up. I'm going to say trade's going twice here just to keep it moving because we do have two breaks. I probably will not be top loading as many cards as I normally do, but don't worry, by the time they get shipped out to you, all cards that are deemed appropriate to be top loaded, which I'm pretty generous with the top loaders. I'm probably, out of all the breakers I watch, I don't know that anyone top loads as many cards as I do. When I was sorting the last break from last week, I was like, man, it's crazy how many, it's like 125 to 150 top loaders. So it looks like we got Astros for Guardians on the table if you're interested in that, Lloyd. And then also Rockies for Guardians. It makes the break price worth it alone. I know. Well, if I ever start doing real math and figuring out, hey, do I actually make any money on these breaks? I will probably figure out, where you're hemorrhaging is buying cases of top loaders like every month. It's fine. If I did this for the money, I'd be broke by now. That's for sure. I guess I get how people that break cards all day make money. I do not get how people that do 4 or 5 breaks a week, I don't get it. Keeping my day job. Let's put it that way. My day job pays way more than this ever will. All right, we got Brewers for Twins. The Red Sox, sneaky good team in this. Steve Bitchler, both breaks are filled. Yes, if you want to get in a future break, check out the Patreon link It's a pinned message in live chat. That is how you get into my breaks. They normally sell out to patrons. That's the best way to get in. Would love to have you part of the community. Erica says, anyone want the Twins? Got Rockies for Twins. I'll just keep the Twins. Yeah. Well, and I'll tell you what, in Bowman, I'm a big believer in just let it ride, because the reality is yes, there are some teams that are more valuable today than other teams. However, the reality is that could all change by the end of the year, and you never know. You cannot predict the future. So saying, oh, this guy's going to be a surefire Hall of Famer. Yeah, tell that to Steven Strasburg. Okay, Astros for A's is confirmed. Let's get that one in. And then, okay, so we've got Roy. Roy trading all over the place. Trading out of that A spot, going into the Astro spot. And Ian going to take the A's. I know, we got to hit the foghorn tonight. I agree. Okay. We're going to close it up here. We're going to get to breaking. Give it like a couple more seconds. That's the main thing, Jeff. They don't have socials. We're going to do some socials tonight. Okay, trades closed. Let's get to ripping. Get set up on my end. And get right to it. Okay, Big Tech. Yeah, where is Big Tech? All right, so like I said, we're doing these 2 boxes. We'll have break 2 immediately following break 1. So here's how this is going to work. We're just going to rip both boxes. For some reason, I just brain farted right there and went all the way back to the beginning of the stream. What I really wanted to say is, for all of the people that are in the break, good luck. Thank you for supporting the break. Much love goes out to you, because this break, unfortunately, Bowman is not a cheap break. So the fact that you are willing to spend your money with me, thank you very much for that. And thank you to all of the patrons for your continued support of the channel. If you are just on the channel hanging out, thank you for watching. I know there's a lot of people breaking Bowman, so thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me for a little bit. Very much appreciated. If you could be so kind as to throw over to first and hit that like button, that would be awesome. But without further ado, let's get to ripping. Now, like I said, I have not ripped any jumbos, so we're gonna get 3 autos out of here. But I've ripped. I was only gonna do 2 blasters. I did more than that, and it was. I tell you what, the blasters not bad. The blasters actually, if you're looking for non-autoed parallels, the blasters probably gonna be your best bet. Time will tell, obviously. But I do think that that's going to be your best bet. So, let's jump right in. Chuck coming in with the $10 super chat. Best breaker in the business. Best of luck to all. Chuck, thank you very much for the super chat. Very much appreciated, as always. Chuck's in break 2. We're going to get him the Angels tonight. I can feel it. I can feel it. Let's get some fire. Ian, I agree. The break will always make your day better, boss. You ain't kidding about that. Now, one other thing I'll note. The strong 2023 rookie class, well represented in this. And I like the collation that they did with it. So our first card going to be a Josh Jung. We're going to try and move a little bit quicker than we normally do. Nolan Jones, rookie. Tristan Casas. So all of these, they'll get sleeved as they should. Bo Naylor, Drew Waters, and Frankie Alvarez. Some of them obviously getting sleeved right out of the bat. There's a nice Frankie Alvarez rookie card for the Mets. Oswaldo Cabrera to the Yanks. Buxton, JJ Bleday rookie. Then we have Nolan Gorman, Rookie of the Year favorite. Dylan Jorge, future star, modern prospects. That one going out to the Rockies. Then we have Braylon Bishop. Edouard Julien, that's one of the big ones you're looking for with the Twins. Erica early with Edouard Julien. Let's hit the chrome version of that. Gavin Cross, Clifford, Jace Bowen. Let's see, Peyton Graham. And bingo, our first chrome. Joshua DePaula. Josu. It's like a million different ways to say it. Listen to all the different breakers say it different ways. I believe it's Joshua. It's Joshua. Joshua? I don't know. But that's going to the Dodgers. Going to Teresa. One of the big names out of here. Then we also have Zach Geloff. First Bowman for the A's. Peyton Graham first. Kyle Harrison. That's the best pitching prospect in the set as of right now. That one going to the Giants. Going to Chris C. The Groupon thing, people all day everywhere have been going nuts about that Groupon. What a deal that was. Of course, I bought all my stuff. Then I was like, oh yeah, the Groupon. Christian Hernandez. And then we have a Brian Rocchio, number 49, Bowman Scouts Top 100. Rocchio. That one going to the Guardians. All right, Kodai Senga, Torque, Alec Burleson. There's Gunnar Henderson. This is what I was saying about the rookies. The rookies, you're going to be surprised at how many rookies. It's actually kind of, there's like a lot. And they run in packs. And you'll see what I mean by that in the collation. Like, what's the one collation? The Adley collation is ridiculous. I think it's Adley, Corbin Carroll, and Christopher Morel back to back. Brian Bale, Miguel Vargas, Lennon Sosa. Here, we're going to find it right now. Adley Rutschman. Watch this. Talk about collation. This is awesome. Adley going to the Orioles. Who's got the Orioles? Lloyd. So the Orioles an interesting team in here. They've got more autos than anyone. But a lot of it's like rookie content. It is not prospect content. Then for the Diamondbacks, you've got Corbin Carroll rookie, and then Christopher Morel, just back to back to back. I mean, that's huge. So Corbin Carroll, I think what we'll do, just to keep room in the card garden, is we will keep the rookies right here. We'll just keep a stack of rookies right there. How's that? Christopher Morel for the Cubbies. Then Suzuki. There's Jacob Berry. Paper. We got to get some of these guys in chrome, but Jacob Berry, that's who we're looking for on the Marlins. That's going to Stack Pack Matt. Big name right there. Zach Neto, Roderick Arias, Spencer Jones. That's who we're looking for on the Yankees. For Chris D. Chris D hoping we pull a Jones auto. Vincent Perozzo, he's playing Mr. Mom tonight. And then Lazaro Montes, that's who we're looking for the Mariners. So we're getting a lot of the papers. Let's get some of those in chrome. Yafri Solano, first for the Marlins in chrome. Dominguez, Kumar Rocker, Jordan Lawler, Elijah Green. So a lot of the big names that aren't first, and a Drew Romo as well. I've only done 5. I've only top-loaded 5. All right, Max Mayer, Kyle Stowers, Michael Garcia, Matt Wallner, Masataka Yoshida. Man, he had a big game last weekend. He's kind of streaky, but man, when that guy's on, man, that dude can mash. Yoshida's nice. Jordan Walker. And how about a Drew Jones 5-tool potential modern prospects insert? Our first Drew Jones of the night. Andrea. Pulling that one down. Oh, wait, we already have something over here. So there's the Drew Jones. We'll see if we can get more Drew Jones. Hopefully we do. Abdias de la Cruz, Brock Jones. And I'll be honest, I know a lot of the names, but not all of them. Gabriel Martinez first for the Blue Jays. There's Colas. Nerwillian Cedeno for the Padres. And then Mauro Shendrick Martinez, probably my favorite name in the set. Another nice name for the Dodgers. This dude, born in 2005. It's dude's 18. A little unknown, but watch for that name right there. Then we have Oswaldo Peraza, rookie card, Bowman Scouts Top 100, number 37. Another bomb for Yoshida today. Yeah. How many is he? Yoshida's got to have. There's Vinny Pasquantino, Simeon Woods Richardson. He's got to have 8 or he's got to have 8 by now, right? 7 or 8. Mookie, Uguay Rosario, and there he is. Don't forget about the GOAT. I know we're talking about the next GOATs tonight. But when we hit Mike Trout, we pause the break for a moment. We raise our glasses to the GOAT and say, social. And then we take that drink. There's Mike Trout. Jeff Pullins, the one spot hot shot. All right, Nelson Velasquez, rookie. So many rookies. And first backwards card, gonna be Junior Tillian for the Mets, going to Matt H. Base on card auto, Junior Tillian shortstop. We'll look at him for a minute. So our first auto of the night going to be Tillian for the Mets, 2002. So that makes him what, 20? He's still 20 years old. 12 home runs and 323 at bats, batted around 250. OPS could be a little better, only 717. Slugging of 406. I would love to see his stolen base. I bet you that dude's fast. So our first one going to be Junior Tillian. We'll keep autos over here. Junior Tillian going right there. So congrats on that one, Matt. The Reds are in this set. Yes, they are. The Reds, actually not a bad team at all. Tristan Casas, Rookie of the Year favorite. Then we have Luis Lara. That's another nice name. Davison De Los Santos, a nice name. All right. Alex Ramirez. He's got his first auto in here. Brian Acuna. Marcus Lee Singh first. Logan Wagner first, and Alejandro Osuna first for the Rangers. Then I left this card down here, but that is a Brooks Lee Bowman Scouts Top 100 for the Twins. Next pack. Gabriel Moreno. Kyle Stowers. Vinny Pasquantino. Little flipping here. Shea Langoliers, Matthew Liberatore, Cade Cavalli, Nick Prado, Oscar Gonzalez, rookie. Then these are sweet. The Bowman Spotlights. This is going to be a Riley Green for the Tigers. I like these cards. Going to Big Tech. This would be a clean-looking insert set to complete. And there's some nice rookie names on it, as well as some of the bigger prospects. I like these. So the Bowman Spotlights, although it does look a little UFO-ish, but a nice Riley Green there for the Tigers. Then we have Oscar Colas, Power Surge Modern Prospect. Robert Perez, Christian Serta. There's another Kyle Harrison paper. Luis Angel, Ellie De La Cruz. And we're going to have, it looks like a couple parallels in here. First, we've got Jose Peroza, first for the Mets. Ariel Almonte, nice name here for the Reds. Speaking of the Reds, this is who you're looking for. Almonte, first chrome. So there you go, Benno. You're on the board now with the Almonte. Josue. All right, Tony Blanco. And a couple parallels. Elijah Green, which will work for the parallel for 146 out of 250. Nice. Kumar Rocker for the Rangers. Going to Drew S. The Elijah Green going to the Nats, going to Mark H. So let's get Elijah. This is that Lunar Glow parallel. Bowman getting into like almost Panini territory with all of the different parallels. Getting a little bit harder to memorize them all, but we do get, this one's going to be, this is not lava. This is the Purple Wave. I'm going to call that Purple Wave. And it is numbered 146 out of 250. So our first parallels coming out of the box. Drew, congrats on the Kumar. And then we have a Bowman Scouts Top 100, Marco Luciano for the Giants. All right. Jordan Diaz. I mean, look at this. We just stack all these up over here. It's crazy how many. Gabriel Moreno. Riley Green, rookie. Green was hot for a while, and he's slowed down a little bit. He's been a little inconsistent to start the season, but Green, I still think, has a decent chance of being Rookie of the Year. Vaughn Grisham. Logan O'Hoppe, what a bummer there. Out 4 to 6 months. And then James Outman, who's come out of nowhere to become the Rookie of the Year favorite in the National League. Dude's been going crazy. So Outman, I mean, his cards have been going crazy. He's become so good, we do have to top load him. And we'll see if he can keep it up all season. Literally does not have a first Bowman card. He's like, he's a story, man. There's Julio Oswald Peraza, rookie. Jackson Chirios sights on September for the Brew Crew. And we have Dion Jorge Luciano. Glider Ferrero, Michael Arroyo. That's a nice one right there. Romero. Then our chromes. We've got Jonathan Mejia. There's the Michael Arroyo chrome for the Mariners. Going to the G-Man. Then we've got Cole Young, Ceddanne Rafaela, and Juan Chacon for the Boston Red Sox. And a nice Jordan Walker. I do like the Bowman Scouts Top 100. I like the big number. That it's bigger than they've done in years past. And if you're going to call it a Top 100, you might as well have the number of what you've ranked them. I know that Jackson Chirios is ranked number 1. That card looks sick. All right, next pack. Still looking for 2 autos. Freddie Freeman, Riley Green, rookie. Jose Ramirez, Livan Soto, Brett Beatty, rookie for the Mets. And I think that's the... If you want to talk about stay power with this set, it's going to be the 2023 rookie class. And the fact that, let's say 2 or 3 of the prospects hit, Liberatore. But if you've got 2 or 3 of the rookies that also go on to great careers, this set could be just a monster. Jacob deGrom, Nick Pratto, Miguel Vargas. See, look, I mean, like every card is almost a rookie card. William Lugo, Carlos Jorge, Zach Giloff. Looks like we're going to have a paper parallel coming up. This one for the Pirates. Nice. Tamar Johnson, not a first, but a big name. Tamar Johnson, numbered 57 out of 75 for the Pirates. Going to Shalani. Where is Shalani? Shocked that we don't see Shalani in here. Sent Jordan Walker down. Really? That's surprising. So Tamar to 75, yellow paper. Congrats, Shalani. Then we get to our chromes. Fernandez, Manuel Beltre, Michael Dason, Fremi de Leon, and then we're going to have is this a fuchsia or a purple? Pretty sure it's fuchsia. Ryan Clifford for the Astros with the Kyle Manzardo on the back. This one numbered 168 out of 199. Ryan Clifford, outfielder for the Astros, going to Roy B. So Roy coming up with the fuchsia to 199. Or is that magenta? I don't know. Magenta, fuchsia. I believe it's fuchsia. Let's look at Clifford here real fast, actually. Drafted round 11 in 2023. He is only 19 years old. Guys, some of these kids are so young, man. Giancarlo Stanton, Peguero, Ivan Herrera, Salvi Perez, Oscar Gonzalez, Vaughn Grisham, Logan Ohapi, and there's another Outman. Outman. Where's top loading Outman? It's a Rookie of the Year favorite in April. Why wouldn't we? If he continues hitting like he's been hitting, dude's going to be Julio Rodriguez popular by the end of the year. Jonathan Aranda, speaking of Julio, there he is. Then we have for the Cardinals, this is going to be Nolan Gorman. Nolan Gorman for the Cardinals rookie card, another Bowman Spotlight card. That one going out to Philly McBeans. Every time I read Philly McBeans, I want to do my terrible Irish accent. Philly McBeans. Elijah Green, Modern Prospects, like that one. Then let's see. Mahiro Shendrick Martinez. It is such a tough one. Anthony Peguero, nice one for the Marlins. And now for our Chrome. Still looking for 2 autos. Mayer, Xavier Isaac. That's a good one for the Rays. Who's got the Rays? That's going to Ryan R. Single to a vibration. We're trying to keep room for the autos over here. We'll keep room for them. All right. Chase DeLauder, Henry Davis, Randy De Jesus for the Angels, and Max Muncy. All right, well, we can't knock our autos over, Dustin. Jesus. Well, and, you know, with all the parallels today, speaking of the purples, Ezekiel Tovar, I still claim that there's, like, the original rainbow and then the ultra modern rainbow, because I would claim like the purple, the blue, the red, the gold. Those are, you know, there's Garrett Mitchell, Nolan Gorman. Those are the ones, Michael Harris, that you're really, you know, those are the ones that when I think of like what the original rainbow was, I guess you would throw green in there as well. Green's been around for a long time. But like, for example, Lunar Glow, That ain't got nothing on blue or purple, in my opinion. So it is a little surprising that the purples, they've always kind of been numbered to 250 or somewhere around there. Looks like we're going to have our next auto in here, by the way. We are. It's right here. It feels thick. Rafael Devers working as the reveal card for another one for the Mets. William Lugo. Speaking of purple, 249 out of 250. Matt H saying, hey, you can just keep handing me autos all night. This one's going to be William Lugo for the Mets. Nice one right here. We'll just give it a little bit of a... Beautiful one, Matt. So this one, again, well, he's actually 21 now. But, 14 home runs, 63 RBIs, 419 at bats. OPS hovering around 800. William Lugo. Congrats. Matt taking 2 home in the first box. Then we have Painter. Everyone else go, Matt, share the wealth. Matt's going, yeah, right. Ariel Lamonte. Juan Brito. Then we have Ellie De La Cruz is chrome. Yo Angel Aponte. That's another nice name in here. Luis Garcia. Kennedy Corona. Daniel Montesino. And Austin Wells. So all firsts on our chrome right there. 1 cent cheat sheet turning out to be true. Imagine that. All right, Alec Burleson, rookie. There's another gunner. Brian Bale, Mark Vintos. Wander. JJ Vargas. Sosa. You know what? These cards are getting kind of high. There's an Adley right there. I'm going to move this first stack just because I don't want cards falling all over the place. We'll get this cleaned up here a little bit so we can actually see the card garden. I'm even going to move this one. That'll be a little bit. There we go. I was watching Stryker. Stryker broke something like 4 cases today. I watched him for about an hour earlier today over lunch. He was like, organization is going to be the key today. And I totally understand what I totally get that. Organization going to be the key. All right, so here's Adley. It's our second Adley. Keeping those down here. We've got the Corbin Carroll. I tell you, the collation where they've got Adley, Carroll, and Morrell back to back is like the best rookie collation I've seen in years. Now, in this case, we get another gunner, rookie of the year favorites, which broke it up. But, oh wait, it's a gunner. So who's complaining? No one. All right, Joshua Baez. And there's Matt Mervis. Haven't seen him yet, but that's another one of the big names here. So that one going to the Cubs. Who's got the Cubs, by the way? That's going to be Doogie. Doogie hoping we get a Mervis auto. Mervis auto would be huge. Gabriel Gonzalez, Martin Gonzalez. And here we go with the Chromes. James Wood. Angel Ganau. Vincent Perozzo. Blaze Jordan. And Lazaro Montes with an Evan Carter Bowman Scouts Top 100 on the back. Lazaro Montes. Chrome. That's the name you want for the Mariners. The G-Man. Mariners got a few good names in the set. We got 2 packs to go here in box 1. One more auto to go. right, Tatis. Max Mayer, Stowers, Pasquantino, Christopher Morel. Say It Ain't So Suzuki, Garcia, Matt Wallner. Jeff, I believe you are in the second break as well. What do we have right here? Is it going to be a gold? It's going to be a Bobby Witt Jr. Gold to 50 with the auto on the back working as the reveal card. So we get a gold paper to 50 Bobby Witt. Not going to shake a stick at that one at all for the Royals. That one going to John B. And our third auto going to be on the back. And that one's going to be a Jorge Ruiz for the Halos, going to Jeff Pullins, the one spot hot shot. That's a refractor numbered 415 out of 499. So our third auto going the Halos way. Not often you get a gold card to work as the reveal card for an auto. But in this case, we do. It's a Bobby Witt to 50. And before I screw a card up, for whatever reason, that card does not want to go in a top loader. So I'm going to give it a quick little, there we go. Boom. Bobby Witt to 50. Beautiful. Bobby. Love it. So there's the Bobby to 50. That one goes to John B. Come on, stay up there. And then the Jorge Ruiz refractor first, going to Jeff Pullins, the one spot hot shot. Congrats on that one, Jeff. Jorge Ruiz. So we end up with a purple, a refractor, and a base auto out of box number 1. But we're not done yet. We've got one more pack plus all the chromes and everything in this pack. So we've got, there's Cam Collier. Haven't hit him yet. Probably out of the blocks, Cam, outside of Drew Jones, Cam probably the second or third biggest prospect. So a nice Cam Collier right there. Now we've got a full card garden, as happens with Bowman. Joshua DePaula. Junior Caminero. Big one for the Rays. Got to get those in chromes, though. All right, Hector Rodriguez. And here we go. For our chromes, we have a Juan Alonso first. Robert Perez. That's a nice one for the Mariners. The Mariners have a lot of nice names in here. The Mariners, a very good team in this set. Robert Perez, check this out. He is, well, he's 2000. So is it this dude? Well, one of them is, 2004. It's the year they're born, which is, I don't know, it's weird. I remember breaking Bowman a few years ago going, look, this guy was born in 2000. Now it's like 2005. And there's a nice big one right there for the Twins. That's who we're looking for. Edouard Julien. That one going to Erica. Erica, congrats on that. The Julian. Got to get that one somewhere in the card garden, but we're out of room. Put them right up front. Why not? We're out of room. We're just going to make space. Ricardo Perez. Frederick Bencosum. You got me. That one's going to the Orioles. And then we've got Jackson Merrill. He'll end up being the one that is bigger than everyone in this thing, because I can't say his name. All right, last pack from box number 1. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Let's get some mojo. Woods Richardson, Jordan Diaz, Moreno, Masataka Yoshida, Javier Baez, who wanted to fly out of my hands, Yuguay Rosario, and there he is, Mike Trout. I have a feeling we're going to be doing a few socials tonight, boys and girls. As we do, we stop the break. We recognize greatness real quick. Raise your glasses to the one, the only, the GOAT, Mike Trout. Social. All right, Nelson Velasquez, Andy. The site's on September. What are our thoughts on this? I don't know. In my opinion, it's a little forgettable. That's what I think. Brady House, Modern Prospects, Junior Garcia, Joffrey Solano, Justin Crawford. That's who we're looking for the Phillies. There's the Ruiz. We got his auto. Then we have Colby Thomas for the A's. That one going to Ian. Dean Jorge for the Rockies. That's a first. Austin Charles for Kansas City. Axel Sanchez for the Mariners. And Wilber Sanchez, all firsts for the Sox. Then we've got Pedro Leon to end box number 1. Bowman Scouts Top 100. So that'll do box number 1. Now we still got another box, but let's look at the hits real quick from box number 1. And we're going to wind it all up and do it all over again here in box number 2. So we're only halfway done. All right, but the hits in this one. Start with some of the rookies. Gunnar, Corbin Carroll, Adley, Gunnar, Adley, Corbin Carroll. Doubled up on all of them. I actually think we had 3 Gunners. I may not have sleeved one of them, if I recall. I think I skipped one. All right, then we have Josue De Paula, Chrome, Kyle Harrison, Chrome. We have Ariel Almonte, Chrome. Michael Arroyo, Chrome. Robert Perez, Chrome. We had the Luzardo Montes, Chrome. That was an auto. Who else we got in here? We got Cam Collier, Paper first. Got a couple more rookies. I hit them back here. We had Michael Harris II and James Outman. We doubled up on Outman as well. We have Edouard Julian, Chrome. Then we have the Drew Jones Modern Prospect, the Riley Green Bowman Spotlights rookie card, the Nolan Gorman Bowman Spotlights rookie card, Xavier Isaac first Chrome, and an Elijah Green Lunar Glow. We had the Kumar Rocker, sweet one right here. Purple Wave, that one's numbered to 250. We have the Ryan Clifford Magenta Fuchsia. I think they call it Fuchsia. That one's numbered 168 out of 199. That's a first Chrome. We have the Tamar Johnson Paper 275 Yellow Parallel. The Bobby Witt Gold Paper to 50. Nice one right there. And our 3 autos gonna be the Junior Tillian. Dude is only 20 years old right now. The William Lugo Purple Chrome Auto to 250, and the Jorge Ruiz Refractor Auto to 499. So that's box number 1. And now we're going to clean it off and get into box number 2. All right, here we go. Wind it up. Check, was it only 8 socials last break? It was fun. I was hoping for 10. I think you're right. I think it was 8. I think our record is 9. I'm going to break the record one night and I think I have 2 boxes of 2020 Topps Update left. And if we just want to have like a Friday night where we just say, let's just have socials, all we have to do is open one of those boxes. We'll get like 14 Trouts in one box. It'll be amazing. And I might not finish the stream. I'll be fine. All right. Let me get this. Make a little bit more room now that I got a little bit more room. Okay, so first pack, box number 2. Let's do it. Good luck, everyone. If you haven't done so, by the way, throw it over to first. Hit the like button for me. That's always a nice thing to do. All right, Jordan Diaz, rookie. Soto. Moreno, rookie. JJ Bleday. Last count, it was so many. We did add a few. Miguel Vargas. The personals at the end of the last break were awesome. There's Adley. And Adley working as a reveal card for our first auto. Coming early in pack number 1. And it will be Jadel Sanchez, another one for the Angels. This going to be a speckle refractor. So Jeff Pullins with 2 autos. The Jadel Sanchez, or JDL? Or it's probably Jadiel Sanchez. Number to 299. Early auto. Love it. Another Halos auto, making me jealous. And of course, we have the Adley. So Jeff Pullins getting the speckle refractor auto. Love that. So there's Adley. We'll keep the rookies down here. We have another Adley right here, which is Rookie of the Year favorites Adley. So 2 Adleys. So if you got the Orioles, if you're Lloyd, I mean, that's the thing. You're actually looking for the rookie autos more than you are the first Bowman autos. Because the rookie content with the Orioles is awesome. Edouard Julian, there's the paper. Let's get another chrome of his in this box. Let's get a Drew Jones chrome too. Gabriel Martinez, Brooks Lee, Miguel Bleis, Justin Crawford. And Luis Lara for the Brew Crew. Going to Kevin P. Nice name right there. Lara also, he's 18. All he is 18. What if you're 18 and you already had a first Bowman card? How cool would that be? I mean, how much are you bragging about that at the nightclub? The 18 and over nightclub, because you can't drink yet. There's that. Gladier Figueroa for the Rangers. Myro Shendrick Martinez for the Dodgers. Nice first coming out of this first pack. This first pack has been really good. 2 Adley rookies. Marcus Lee Sang for the Phillies. Logan Wagner first. And Orelvis Martinez, Bowman Scouts Top 100. Shalani, you got the Royals. And you've already hit a Bobby Witt Jr. Right, you were no, you weren't the Royals. Shalani, who'd you have? Pirates. Oh, you hit the Tamar Johnson to 75. Pretty sick card. Riley Green. It's a yellow to 75. Yellow paper to 75. That's been your hit so far. Jose Ramirez. Got a whole nother team in the next break. Brett Beatty, rookie for the Mets. Corbin Carroll, look at that. Adley didn't show up that time, but we get the Corbin Carroll. Another one for the D-backs. Christopher Morel. That sequencing is phenomenal. I mean, if you're going to do sequence, that's always been my thing. Like you see sometimes when they sequence and you're like, okay, I know the sequence. And like for the next 7 cards, you got nothing. But then you see the sequence in this and you're like, I know for the next 3 cards, I'm getting nothing but fire. All right, look at this Lazaro Montez Bowman Spotlight. Another one for the Mariners. That is a sick card right there. Robert G, the G-Man, coming through. These Bowman Spotlights are clean looking cards. Gonna be tough to gem up though, because one scratch and it's over. All right, Jackson Chourio. Nice one there for the Brew Crew. So the Brew Crew doing nice here early in the break for Kevin P. Like the Chourio. Here we go on the top loading bandwagon. Gonna try and stack them 5 deep this time. 5 deep. Here we go. Jacob Berry. That's who we want for the Marlins. Carlos Jorge. Zach Geloff. Then we've got Martin Gonzalez for the Mariners. Another one for the G-Man. Brady House. Alejandro Osuna. Tony Blanco for the Pirates. And a lunar green, Ellie De La Cruz with the Luis Angel Acuna Bowman Scouts Top 100. And the lunar green, or the lunar glow, not green. It looks kind of green. It's like the moon. Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds going out to Benno. All right, Peguero, Herrera, Tovar, Masataka again, Groshans, Rosario, Sal Frelick, Sights on September, Ramil De Leon, Abdias De La Cruz, Anthony Gutierrez, Tamar, Edwin Arroyo, Mahiro Shendrick Martinez. That is such a hard name to say. Marcos Cabrera. All right, here we go. Anthony Peguero. Peguero, man. Born in 2005. 6/14, 2000. He's 17. Right? Right. No, not 17. No, yeah, 17. It's insane. All right, Chromes, James Wood, Angel Ganau first, Cole Young, Sedana Rafaela, and a speckle. Joshua Baez for the Cardinals, number 218 out of 299. Joshua Baez going to Philip McBeans. 299 speckle refractor. Speckles always look so nice. Joshua Baez. Now, Baez not a first, but we'll take a speckle nonetheless. And the card on the back, by the way, I was talking about this card earlier. Sick card. Jackson Chourio, Bowman Scouts, Top 100, number 1 for the Brew Crew. That's our second Chourio of the box. But that one, just with that number 1 next to it, that is an awesome card. Yeah, so why do we think Bowman went with the moon, the craters, and the lunar? It's kind of an odd, I guess, because you hit him to the moon. That's the only thing I can think of. Torkelson, Shea Langoliers, Liberatore, Cavalli, Nick Prado, Gonzalez, Von Grisham, Josh Jung, or Josh Young, Rookie of the Year favorite. Oscar Colas. Whoop. That one slipped out. Jesus Baez, Jackson Holiday paper. Justin Henry Malloy, and there's the Drew Jones. There's a paper. We had not hit. our first Drew Jones. We got to get the chrome. We opened almost opened a box and a half, and this is our first Drew Jones base. Not an easy card to come by early in the break. We'll see if that changes throughout the night. But there's Drew. Pedro Martinez, Nelson Rada. That's a nice one for the Angels right there. That's really who you're looking for if you got the Angels. Nelson Rada. Brian Acuna. And here we go. Chromes. Braylon Bishop first. Samuel Zavala. Then we have Daniel Montesino first. Peyton Graham first. And Kyle Harrison. Another one for the Giants. And we have Oscar Colas, Bowman Scouts Top 175. Kyle Harrison, I think I mentioned it earlier, but easily the best pitching prospect in the set. So that one going to Chris C. Moonshots. Shalani hoping for the Mariners in break number 2. Alec Burleson, rookie. There's Gunner. Then we have Brian Bale, Vintos. Let's see here. Logan Ohapi. God, I'm irritated that he got injured. And it's that same injury that like football players get. That torn pec or whatever it is. James Outman. Oh, wait, that's right. We're keeping rookies. We're keeping rookies off. We're keeping rookies down here. Gosh, Dustin, you got to remember that. All right. Jonathan Aranda, Julio Rodriguez, Oswald Peraza, Garrett Mitchell, Gorman. I'm telling you that the rookies are what's going to keep people buying this set long term. It's so padded by the rookies. Like if a couple of these boxes might be really good keeper boxes. Gabriel Gonzalez and Martin Gonzalez back to back. Then our chromes. We got Gavin Cross, nice one. Samuel Munoz, Christian Hernandez, Kumar Rocker, and Jordan Lawler. All big names, none firsts though. Bowman Scouts Top 100, Trey Sweeney on the back. All big names. All right, then we got Max Mayer, Stowers, Pasquantino, Simeon Woods Richardson, Michael Harris. Who's got the Braves? That's going to Scott. Arno Breaks. So we got the Michael Harris. Then we have Bo Naylor, Drew Waters, Francisco Alvarez. Wish the Mets would let him play more. But when they do let him play, to be fair, he's not doing much. Oswald Cabrera. All right, then we have Yordani De Los Santos prospects. And our paper prospects, Braylon Bishop, Joshua DePala. First. Junior Caminero. First. Hector Rodriguez. And, oh, nice one for the Marlins. There's the Jacob Berry Chrome. Stack Pack Matt. Taking the Berry. It's our first one. Glad we could get it. All right, then we have William Pergola, Elijah Green, Oscar Colas, and Nerwillian Cedeno. And a Khalil Watson, Bowman Scouts Top 100 on the back. So that's halfway through box number 2. Move these to the side here real quick. And we'll keep moving. 2 more autos in this box. Let's see what we got. Mark Vientos. Max Mayer. Man, Max Mayer has been all over early on. Oscar Gonzalez, Von Grisham, Logan O'Hop. There's another Outman. Logan O'Hoppy. Come on, man. Poor O'Hoppy. So did you guys see Fernando Tatis dancing last night while the crowd was booing him? It was awesome. James Outman for the Dodgers. Teresa just picking up Outmans left and right. Julio Rodriguez. Oswald Peraza, rookie. And then we have Tristan Casas, Rookie of the Year favorites. Elijah Green, Modern Prospects. And Ramos. Let's see what we get for our paper first. Lazaro Montes. Lazaro's been all over in this box. Then we have for our chromes, Max Muncy, Henry Ramos first for the Royals, Vincent Perozzo first for the Mets, and Nick Gonzalez, Bowman Scouts Top 100. Stowers, Pasquantino, Richardson, Diaz, Garrett Mitchell. Looks like we're going to have a paper lime in this one. Nolan Gorman, which means we might have our second auto too. And there is another Michael Harris. So that's 2 in 2 packs? Or is that 2 in 3 packs? Either way, Arno breaks. Scott, it's fine with it. All right, Devers, Bo Naylor, Drew Waters. Yeah, we're going to have 2 in a row here. So our first lime green. Rookie card, James Outman, $3.99, 104 out of 399. That's a big one for Teresa. Teresa, congrats on that one. That is Outman's cards have been going absolutely bananas for the last 2 weeks. Playing for the Dodgers helps. He's been playing real well there. The joke of, why are his cards going up? Because he doesn't get Outman. Because he doesn't get out, man. But a nice one, lime green paper rookie card, James Outman going to Teresa. Teresa, congrats. And that brings us to our next auto, which is going to the Mariners, and it is a blue, true blue, Prelander Baroa. Signed it over here in the corner, but it is numbered 10 out of 150, and it's going to the G-Man. Prelander Baroa. I do not know who this is, but last year, 26 games, 100 inning pitch, 4.3 record, 150 strikeouts in 100 innings. Whoa. Dude knows how to strike people out. That's what he does. Wow, that's a 1.5 strikeouts per inning. Per inning. Number 13's Mariners prospect. Congrats on that one, Robert G. So we have our second auto, our second parallel auto nonetheless. So congrats, G-Man, and we continue on. There's Luis Lara for the Brew Crew. And our chromes in here. Leandro Arias first for the Orioles. Yolber Herrera first for the Twins. And there's another Lazaro Montes. That's another first. A G-Man in that Mariners spot. Doing good. Well, he'll be eligible for Rookie of the Year in 2024. I don't know, because he also played last year. I don't know. That's a great question. There's another Montes. Edouard Julian right behind it. Another nice one. Twins, Edouard. That's going to Erica, who's now doubled up on the chromes. On the Julians. All right, so as we continue, we've got Ricardo Perez first and a Jet Williams Bowman Scouts Top 100. Michael Sanders, we got to get you a Padres hit, don't we? Keep hope alive. Let's go Padres. Got to get one for the new breaker, Michael. Gabriel Moreno. Riley Green. Jose Ramirez. Francisco Alvarez. And give me 1 second. Got to get more penny sleeves out. All right, Oswaldo Cabrera. JJ Bleday and Vargas. Henry Davis sights on September. Dian Jorge, modern prospects. And then for our papers, we've got Juan Chacon, Dylan O'Ray, Matt Mervis. I haven't hit the Mervis Chrome yet. Let's hit that. The Mervis, nice one for the Cubs. Davison De Los Santos. Kyle Harrison, paper. Hit his Chrome a couple times. Colton Cowser. Then we have, for our Chrome, Jet Williams, Anthony Gutierrez, Frederick Bencosme. That's got to be what it is. Austin Charles for the Royals, and then Axel Sanchez. Then we have Roderick Arias for the Yankees. So a few more firsts there. More for Seattle, too. Votto, Olson, Soto, Brett Beatty, rookie. Peguero Herrera, rookie. Lennon Sosa, which was the one that tried to flip out. And then we have my favorite collation in years, the Adley. We'll start there. You're going to see this collation for the next year. Every time you break, you're going to see this collation. I guarantee it. There's the Adley. Love it. Here's the Corbin. And then Christopher Morel right behind that. Just glorious. Bookworm Iris, how you doing? Corbin Carroll and the Christopher Morel. All right, Jackson Merrill, that's who we're looking for. Let's do it. Michael Garcia, Garrett Mitchell. You got, that's close. That's close. Jackson Merrill, Garrett Mitchell. For a second there, I thought we had it. Brew Crew, Garrett Mitchell, Rookie of the Year favorite. Kumar, Elijah Green, Ellie De La Cruz. And a paper, this is going to be the purple pattern. Brady House, purple pattern for the Nats. Going to Mark H. This one numbered 151 out of 199. One of the new paper parallels. It's the purple or I think they call it the purple pattern. 151 out of 199. Brady House for the Nats. Big prospect in the Nats organization. And then we have Trey Sweeney. For our Chromes, we've got Javier Osorio, Wilbur Sanchez, Michelle Desson, and Framy De Leon. Gosh, the names in this set are so hard to pronounce, especially when you don't know all of them quite yet. Because a lot of these guys. So if there's anyone out there that says, "Yes, I know all about Bowman." This year especially, there are so many guys in here that have played almost no pro ball. Like, And when I say pro ball, like they're like 17, 18 years old, like international free agents. I mean, you can do a lot of research. I get it. But until you see these guys really play, it's really hard. It's really hard to know if they are good, if they are, wait until they see some other pitching. It'll be real interesting because this set could go a lot of different ways still, just because of the sheer amount of people. There's a nice Corbin Carroll spotlights. The sheer amount of players that just do not have enough of a track record to make any sort of an educated like guess on where they're going to end up, unless you are a director of scouting for a Major League Baseball team. Those guys know because they are paid to know. But if you're listening to card community people that are like, and let me tell you, this guy, all they're doing is the same thing I would do, which is, it's not a bad way to do it. There's a nice Drew Jones, which is look at their age, look at where they're from. If they're from the Dominican and they're a position player, like a lot of those guys go on to be really good. But look at their age. If they have stats, look at where the stats are actually from. So there's our next Drew Jones. Like, are they from, the complex? Are they from high A, low A? Are they from, the Dominican Fall League? All those things matter. Cam Collier, nice one for the Reds, because you can, you can load up stats in some of those leagues, and then some of those leagues are much better. Like if you have good stats in the Dominican Fall League, that's actually saying something. But some of these other, like the complex and stuff like that, I mean, it's not that hard to put. It would be hard for an average person to put up stats, but if you're a good, great ball player, like it's not that hard to put up stats in the complex. Once you get to high A, that's where you can really start kind of looking. And all these guys will be probably sometime this year in low A or high A. So that's when you really want to start looking at the stats and going, okay, we can now make somewhat of an educated guess. Jefferson Rojas, Junior Garcia first, Chase DeLauter, Henry Davis, and it's going to be a refractor. I believe it is refractor. Lionel James for the Red Sox, numbered 126 out of 499, going to Voss. Shortstop in the Red Sox organization. Now, some of these guys, like some of the draft guys. So this guy, just turned 21, signed with the Red Sox in 2019 as a free agent. San Pedro de Marcones from, of course, the Dominican Republic. God, the Dominican just turns them out, don't they? Then we have Zach Veem, Bowman Scouts Top 100. And our last pack should have the auto. Boy, I hope it does. Last pack of break number 1, then we'll get into break number 2. Here we go. Shohei, Josh Young, and Mike Trout. Perfect time for a social.
That is out to deep left field. Is there anything Mike Trout can't do?
Let's raise our glasses to the GOAT, the one, the only. Remember when he hit back-to-back jacks with Shohei and Taylor Ward over the weekend? That was fun. It's always fun to be part of back-to-back jacks. Raise your glasses to the GOAT. It's time for a social. Love it. Number 3 on the night. All right, Nelson Velasquez, Bobby Witt, and, oh, I saw the name. Oh, boy. Benno! There it is! Cam Collier auto. That one gets a straight up
Boom shakalaka.
Cam Collier auto. I saw the name. I didn't mean to flip it, and I was like, I got to show it quick. You know what else that gets? We kind of don't have the foghorn in view quite right, do we? Let's do this. There's the foghorn. Foghorn time, boys and girls. You know we're putting the Cam Collier in. Let's see. That one's going to work perfect. Benno! Congrats on that one. That is a huge one. It is the base. It is not a refractor or anything. But how much are the base going for? Now, to be fair, the price will come down from what it's at right now. But that's okay. If he shapes out the way everyone believes he will, we're going to be doing just fine with this card. You know that's getting one touched. All right, so hold on. Boom! Beautiful Cam Collier. Love it. Hold on, one more thing. Gotta be one touch time. Is there any other time than one touch time? You hit like the second biggest auto. That's probably the second biggest auto you can get. Drew Jones. Yeah, I mean, he's got to be second, right? I mean, who? I mean, I don't know. Caminero, maybe. I mean, he's a top three for sure. Beautiful, Cam Collier. Centered. Very nice. The purple sold for $545 and the gold to 50 sold for $2K. $2K. Yeah, I would say, hold on one second, I'm grabbing a. Well, if it, whatever, good Lord. Two of these puppies were stuck together. They did not want to come apart. That was crazy. All right, Cam Collier. I knew we were going to hit one of the big ones tonight. I had a feeling. We're going to hit one more. Let's do it. Why not? Bingo. Love it. Last pack mojo. Green to 99 sold for $1,005. Yeah, my guess is that's around 250. It's probably somewhere around there. What did you say the purple sold for? 540? Yeah, I mean 250. 200, 250. Now the price may come down, but that card's not going under 100 anytime soon. Colton Cowser. And it might go up. That's the other thing. Benno, congrats, buddy. How you, Lee? Phillies. Talking about him. Chat was talking about him earlier. Gotta throw over to first and hit the like button for the Collier auto. Luis Rodriguez. Okay, last chromes of break number 1. Frielli Encarnacion. Hector Rodriguez, another one for the Reds. Randy De Jesus for the Halos. Luis Garcia first for the Blue Jays. Going to Jeff K. Kennedy Corona for the Stros. And the last card going to be Emmanuel Rodriguez for the Twins. So that'll do it for break number 1. Let's show off some of the hits from box number 2 in break number 1. And then we'll get right into break number 2. Bowman delivers. That box was nice. Real nice on the auto front for sure. All right, here we go. So the rookies, the big rookies. Corbin Carroll, Adley, Michael Harris, Outman, Michael Harris, Gunner, Outman, Carroll, Adley Rutschman, Rookie of the Year favorite, and Adley. Adley all over in that one. Then we had a couple big papers. Drew Jones paper, Cam Collier paper, Luis Lara Chrome, Kyle Harrison Chrome, Jacob Berry Chrome, Lazaro Montez. Lazaro Montez also had a Bowman Spotlights. Then we had the Edouard Julian. We had the 2 Jackson Chirios, the Jackson Chirio Modern Prospect and the Bowman Scouts Top 100. Nice cards there. Then we also had the Drew Jones Modern Prospects. Then the rest of these, outside of the Corbin Carroll Rookie Bowman Spotlights, I think are all autos or parallels. We had the nice Ellie De La Cruz, beautiful lunar glow right there. The Joshua Baez speckled to $2.99. We had 2 papers, the Brady House to $1.99 and the Lime James Outman rookie to $3.99. We had the Refractor Lionel James first Bowman to $4.99 and our autos. JDL Sanchez first speckle to $2.99. Prelander Baroa blue to $1.50 and probably the hit of the box, hit of the break probably, the Cam Collier base auto for the Reds going to Benno. Benno, congrats. All right, and now we go to break. Oh, wait, this needs to go over there too. To break number 2. Thank you for everyone that got into break number 1. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to wind it back up and start from the top over at break number 2. Oh, yeah, Caminario is real hot. Then you've got Jones. Yeah, there's 5 or 6 big ones out of the blocks here. All right, let me get this one shut down. Let me pull break number 2 up. Save. There we go. All right, so here's who's in break number 2. We got Chris C., Robert G., Philip McBeans, Drew S., Mark H., Kevin P., Chris D., Big Tech, Benno, Arno Breaks, Matt H., Jeff K., Ryan R., Kyle K., Voss, Doogie's Dugout, Teresa, Lloyd, Roy B., Captain John, Jeff D., Bill L., Joe M., Good Luck Chuck, Auger, Nick D., John B., Joshua D., and Shalani. All of you have been in a break before, so you know the rules. We're going to roll the dice twice. Let's get right to it. Our first roll going to be a 5. So we will randomize the teams 5 times. Give me 1 second here. No, come on. There we go. All right, start a new list. So teams 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, Tigers on the bottom, Orioles on the top. Come on. There we go. Bring it back here. Roll the dice one more time. And we get a 5 again. So let's randomize the break participants 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Bill on the bottom, Philip McBeans on the top. And break 2, gonna look like this. Hide this. Alphabetize, open it up for trades. And pull chat back up. Need chat. Michael, thanks for being in your first break. I know we didn't get you any bangers, but hang with us. Normally over time you get one. I appreciate you getting in the break. Hopefully you stick around for break 2. We'll see if we can have some more fun. Hey, there's always socials. When we don't get big hits, we do socials. Maybe we just do some extra ones. It makes you feel better that way. It's a terrible advice. Drink. No, but no, thank you very much, Michael, for getting in. All right, so break 2. Here's how we're shaking down. We got Angels going to Matt. We got the Astros going to Big Tech. A's going to Robert G. Blue Jays to Joe M. Braves going to Jeff K. Brewers to Chris C. Cardinals to Ryan R. Cubs to Benno. Diamondbacks to Kyle K. Dodgers to Drew. Giants going to Good Luck Chuck. Guardians to Joshua D. Mariners to Kevin P. Marlins to Teresa. Mets to Mark H. Nats to the Captain. Orioles to Philip McBeans. Padres to John B. Phillies to Lloyd G. Pirates to Doogie's Dugout. Rangers going to Lloyd. We got the Rays going to Jeff D. Red Sox going to Roy B. Reds going to Israel. Rockies going to Nick D. Royals going to Arno Breaks. Tigers to Bill L. Twins going to Chris D. White Sox going to Auger. And the Yankees going to Shalani. So what do we got here? Mother of Cards. Andrea, you are welcome as well. Yes, you do, Neo. Keep an eye on Patreon. Shalani says, need a big hit. He's got the Yankees. He wants that Jones auto. Shalani, this is one time you could probably trade for the Mariners. The Mariners-Yankees would be a huge trade. Okay, Braves up for trade. Jeff K comes in and says Angels for Braves. Nick D says Rockies for Braves. Matt, it has been a while. Hey, I hear you, man. Spring training was a big deal, but it was awesome that you went down there. So thank you for getting in the break. Kyle's got the D-backs. Stoked on that. Now all we got to do is hit Drew Jones. We didn't hit Drew Jones. We hit a few. We didn't hit the Chrome, though. It's good. If we hit Cam Collier in the first one, let's hit Drew Jones in this one. Oh. Chuck's got the Giants up. Matt H, are you here with those halos? Jeff K looking for the halos. Matt H, where you at, Mr. Hutchinson? Stack Pack Matt says, give Shalani the M's. That would be with Kevin. Mr. Perkins. Perkins has got to still be here, right? Kevin's like, I don't know if I really want to trade the Mariners. Mariners for Yankees is a blockbuster in this set. All right, we're going to say trade's going once. And now the chat goes quiet. That gives me time to switch out for a new social. A social beverage of choice. Jeff's going to stick with the Braves. Nick's got the Rockies. All right, trade's going twice. Not much on the trade bandwagon. Shalani's staying quiet. It's weird. The problem is I don't know if Where's so Kenny P, that's actually Kyle on the break list. Kevin P, Mr. Perkins, is the one that has the Mariners. Nia's like, at least I got something. I'm over to my own jumbo over here. Evan comes in, Auger coming in saying White Sox for Yankees. Are Dodgers or Reds available? I hate the Pirates. Nick says, hey, Nick, someone's got to get the Rockies. That's like when Teresa went like 2 months. It's a while back now. But she was in break after break for a while, and she hit the Red Sox. I want to say it was like 11 times in a row. It was unheard of. I've never seen anyone. It became almost like a joke where it was like, okay, it's almost like you want to randomize it again. Just say, dude, you cannot get the Red Sox again. All right, we're going to close it up here because we don't have a lot. The Dodgers would be Drew. The Reds would be Voss. Voss has been here. Voss. Pirates for Reds. See if we can get that one in, and then I'm closing it up. All right, so here we go. We're going to close it up and get to ripping. And we're back. I haven't even checked the scores tonight. I need to do that. How we doing on scores? Angels up 6-2 on the A's, top of the 5th. That's really all I need to check. Okay, good to know. See if our fellow Angel fans, Jeff K and Chuck and Co, can keep us updated throughout break number 2. Kevin Perkins sticking with the M's. There's Kevin. I knew he was here, just lurking. All right, so break number 2. Here we go. Patreons that are in the break, good luck to you tonight. Thank you again for getting into the break. A lot of you are in break number 1. So if you didn't do so hot over there, maybe we'll do a little bit better over here. Everything kind of equals out over time. So let's get right into it. If you haven't done so already, throw over to first, hit that like button. If you're just hanging out on the channel or watching this later on, if you want to get into a break, the best way to do that is to become a Patreon. There is a link in the live chat, or if you're watching this later, there will be a link in the video description for Patreon. You can become part of one of the better communities, one of the more laid-back communities in the hobby. And you can get into all the breaks. So would love to have you. 2023 baseball card season's just started up, really. Had 2 big sets, but we've got 50 to go at least. So going to be tons of fun throughout the year. Would love to have you join the group. You can join for as little as $2 a month to get break discounts, PSA submissions at no additional charge, Discord community access. What else? I mean, monthly packs. If you ask for it, I normally give it to you. That's maybe if I can swing it, I'll do it. That's kind of how I like to run the group. If I can't do it, I'll probably tell you no. But if you want something and you say, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we did this? And I go, yeah, that's possible. You know what we haven't done in a while? Speaking of the Patreon group, we have not done a card show over on Discord in a while. We need to do one of those soon. We need to do the spring. We did fall. Now we need to do spring. Here we go. Leover Piguero, Ivan Herrera. Break number 2 underway. Masataka Yoshida, Groshans, Rosario, and starting off early with the socials. Let's take a look at something. When the Angels are up 6-2, the question becomes, what's going on the box score? Oh, Trout has only struck out twice. Well, that .315 batting average ain't bad. So let's raise a glass to the GOAT, Mr. Mike Trout. And it's time for break number 2's first social. It's just the socials detuning the tingles. That is awesome. Renfroe with another bomb. Neto's been getting real comfortable. I think if he keeps hitting like he's hitting, Neto needs to bat leadoff. Like soon. Here's Riley Green going to Detroit. Who's got Detroit in this one? Hold on. The Tigers. That's going to Bill. Nice Riley Green, Rookie of the Year favorites. Modern prospects. Prospects. Tamar Johnson. And then we have Ellie. Lydia Figueroa. Michael Arroyo. Come on. Why are cards already doing this? Don't do that to me. Okay, here we go. Oh, we've got a shimmer in the first pack. Yafri Solano first for the Marlins. That goes to Teresa. Jason Dominguez. Carlos Jorge for the Reds. That's a first. Roman Anthony, Red Sox, going to Roy B. That's a chrome first. And the shimmer, Trey Sweeney for the Yankees. 39 out of 125 going to our boy Shalani. Nice aqua shimmer. 39 out of 125. There we go. So our first parallel and the first pack. Trey Sweeney going to ride shotgun over here for a while. Then we've got Anthony Gutierrez to end the first pack. I socialed my own Trout openings. I love it, Neo. That's awesome. All right, here we go. Tovar. DL Hall. You want to know what's funny? I do the same thing. I do the same. Unless I'm like ripping it like, you know, over lunch and I got to work. It's Matthew Liberatore. Nick Prado. Oop, boy, we almost missed that one. Did you see that? We almost missed that. Oh, look at that. That's a nice one right there. Sky Blue, numbered 123 out of 499 for the Mets, going to Mark H. Kodai Senga rookie. It's like one of those surprise ones that you never think you're going to hit. You don't even think about hitting it. Then you do, and you go, ooh, I kind of like that. Kodai Senga, Mets. Sky Blue to 499. The parallels coming out fast and furious here to start break number 2. Then we've got Matt Mervis for the Cubs. Another one for Benno. Benno's got the Cubs now. What? It's going to be a Benno night. If we hit a Mervis auto, Benno's going to go through the roof. Jason Avina, How You Lee. In our chromes, we've got Jace Young, Gabriel Martinez, For the Blue Jays, Kevin Parada, Colson Montgomery, Drew Gilbert, and Justin Crawford. For the Phillies, Bowman Scouts Top 100. That's who we're looking for with the Phillies. Lloyd's got the Phillies in this break. I kind of want to keep the parallels up front, but all right. Next pack. Nice Justin Crawford there. We didn't hit a lot of Crawford in break 1. We'll see if that changes here in break 2. Josh Young, rookie. Nolan Jones, Casas Gonzalez, and Vaughn Grisham, and Logan O'Hoppe, and James Outman. Holy smokes, a rookie card run. Who's got the Dodgers? Because Drew's about to get a lot of Outman. I believe he's going to end up with 4 to 5. Jonathan Aranda, Peraza. Holy smokes. That was like 9 rookies out of 10 cards. Christian Hernandez, modern prospects. All right. Blake Lobert. Roman Anthony paper. Dylan Frias. Jason Chirrillo. Luis Gonzalez. Jackson Holiday. Justin Henry Malloy. There's Drew Jones. Another paper Drew Jones. We got to hit the... I am shocked we have not hit the chrome yet. We're in box number 3 and still have not hit the chrome. But we're looking up. It's still early in box number 3, and we've got a paper. So there's our first one for Kyle. Kenny. So which one is it? So... because I know you as Kyle K over on Patreon, but you're Kenny over here. Which one is it? Like, what do you really go by? Moises Ballesteros first. Nikel Pawaka Grego. That is a fun one to say. And there's Junior Caminario for the Rays. Going to Jeff D. Caminero all day. And we're off and running. Here in box number 2. Kodai Senga. There's Gunner. Philip McBean's about to get a bunch of Gunner and Adley rookies. Lindor, Garrett Mitchell, Nolan Gorman, Michael Harris. I tell you, the more I open to this, the more I go, let's just say Drew Jones ends up being what everyone thinks he's going to be. And let's say, we'll use Cam Collier, ends up being who everyone thinks he's going to be. And let's say one other one that we don't even know about yet ends up being big. The fact that all these guys are in there as well, this set could be just a monster in a few years. Bo Naylor, Drew Waters, and first auto, oh, Nelly, for the Orioles, Philip McBeans, Adam Crampton. That is a gold shimmer numbered to 50. Born in 2001. Doesn't have the greatest numbers in 2022. So, well, he only had 72 at bats, though. 10 RBIs and 72 at bats isn't that bad. Adam Crampton. He's an auto only in the set. He is a shortstop. Beautiful. Beautiful gold shimmer. First auto of break number 2. Keep the gold shimmer right up front. Neo likes the Bowman card design over the Topps design. There's Cam Collier. That goes to Voss. That's a tough one for me. I think I like the 2023 Topps design more than the Bowman 2023. But I don't know what the weird part is I keep saying that I don't like the design this year as much, but I can't really pinpoint why. So I think it's because you guys are gonna find out how nerdy I really am. Does anyone else see the Star Wars logo? Like the Rebel Alliance logo? Like it just it's this curve, I think. Now the good news is on the curve, you can tell real easy if your card is centered or not. I mean, as soon as I saw it in person, I was like, oh, well, this makes it real easy. There's Nelson Rada or Rada. I don't know if it's Rada or Rada. Might be Rada. Probably is Rada, now that I think about it. All right, Chromes, here we go. Jose Peroza, Mets. Ariel Almonte for the Reds. I know, Jeff. I'm telling you. I'm sorry. I see Star Wars just in everyday items. I can't get over it. Max Wagner first. Andres Mesa first for the Rangers. And Yasir Mercedes and my boy Tyler Soderstrom. Just wish he didn't play for the A's. Why the A's aren't just calling him up is beyond me. Because they're the A's and they make no sense. All right, Brian Bayo, Ventos, Max Mayer, Francisco Alvarez, rookie for the Mets, Oswaldo Cabrera, Wander, J.J. Bleday, Miguel Vargas, and Francisco Alvarez Bowman Spotlights. I like these. These are sick cards. Well, Drury needs to heat up. Me and Beck have been ripping on Drury. Get a little dreary when you watch him. A little sleepy. I'm so impatient with the Angels right now. All right, Gabriel Gonzalez. Let's see. James Wood. Joshua DePaula. For the Dodgers, that's a paper. Then we have Jonathan Mejia. Michael Arroyo. Brooks Lee, Roderick Arias, and we're going to have a Lunar Glow Oscar Colas for the White Sox going to Evan. Need to get more top loaders. Hold on one second. There we go. Colas Lunar Glow. And on the back, Diego Cartaya for the Dodgers. Star Wars also had lights. We are, yeah. Is it sad that like I don't watch The Mandalorian until Saturday night because I feel like I want to be in the right mind frame and nice and relaxed to watch it? Is that bad? Does that make me weird? Benny Pascantino. It probably does. The kids are in a better mood. Everyone's in a better mood. We normally get Mexican food. That's like a thing we always do on Saturday. And I'll go run out and grab it. There's Adley. Here we go with the collation. But I'll go run out and get Mexican food on Saturday. And then we come home. And normally I'll bring it home, and then or we'll go out to eat and then come home. But then whenever we get home or whenever we eat that, it is Mandalorian time, and everyone needs to shut up and eat. There's Adley. Here's Corbin. Even my wife is kind of The Mandalorian is such an engaging show that even my wife likes it. And when your wife likes Star Wars, you're in gold. It's keeper right there. It's keeper. Here we go. Seiya, Robert Hassel, Junior Caminero. We got the paper and the chrome now. So Jeff D. Here we'll W up on the top loaders. Adam Crampton. That gold is pretty. Just catching the corner of my eye. Kind of in the background. Justin Crawford for the Phillies. That's a paper. We're going to hit that. Oh, there, I was about to say we're going to hit that chrome, and look at, there it is. I was about to say, I saw it, then I couldn't say it because I was like, well, now it doesn't look like I really was going to call that shot. But I swear I was about to call that shot. I was like, we're about to hit that chrome too. Justin Crawford for the Phillies going to Lloyd. There we go. Crawford in the house. I don't think we hit the Crawford chrome in the first break. Everson Arteaga, Jorge Ruiz, and Curtis Mead. Bowman Scouts top 100. All right. Halfway through, so I'm splitting it up. All right, next pack. Contreras, Tatis. Oh, wait, these need to go over here. Meyer, Stowers, Pasquantino, Frankie Alvarez, Matt, I agree with you. When you go, dude, I hadn't just graduated. I was like out of college. By 2004, I'm trying to think. I mean, not only was I was almost going to my 10-year. I graduated in 96. So that would mean that there's Francisco Alvarez, Rookie of the Year favorite. Yeah, some of these guys are like, yikes, man. I was almost 10 years out of high school when some of these guys were born. That's gnarly. Stop making me feel old. I am old. That's the problem. I'm going to have a purple coming up in here. Logan Wagner. And the purple will be Justin Henry Malloy for the Braves. 247 out of 250. Going to Jeff K. El Jefe. Jeff, congrats on that one. Got to be real careful with these corners. On these paper ones, they're like next to, you can ding them real easy. Jeff, congrats on that one. So we get the paper. There we go. Purple, Justin Henry Malloy. To 250. El Jefe, congrats. Beautiful. Shalani wants a Yankees 1 of 1. Xavier Isaac, nice one for the Rays. For Jeff D. So the Jeffs trading spots or trading blows. The Xavier Isaac the Justin Henry Malloy. Behind that, we've got Jackson Holiday. We're speaking of the two Jeffs. Here's Jackson Holiday. And behind that, Jackson Chirrillo. All chromes. And a Christian Vaquero chrome behind that for the Reds. That's actually a sneaky good pack right there. Jordan Westberg is the Bowman Scouts top 100 on the back. Your voice is a young voice, though. Good radio, man. But to be fair, I grew up, and I still do advertising today. I grew up in an advertising family. The place where the agency that my dad worked for, they used to do a ton of radio spots back in the day. And I was like 4 years old. And at the time, the agency had a big like car dealership. There's Blade and Vargas like as one of their advertisers in the area, Lennon Sosa. And here we go. These three. So I'll tell the story while I get all these sleeved up. So I was like 4 years old, and it's like a big Southern California car dealership. They had car dealerships all over Southern California, and they wanted a kid to be their radio spokesperson, or to say like a little catchphrase. I forget what the catchphrase was, but one of the things you had to say, one of their big lots was in San Bernardino, California. So you had to say in San Bernardino, and I ended up being the kid that was on the radio spots. And it was just me not selling the cars. It was just me saying the tagline, but he would bring me into the radio studio and I would, have to go record the stuff. And I couldn't, at 4 years old, telling a 4-year-old kid to say San Bernardino, California, is the guy that the studio producer was like, I can't handle this any longer. This kid cannot say, because I was a little 4-year-old and I said, San Bernardino. And so he finally I'll never forget it. He finally got so mad and so frustrated with the situation. He goes, just say San Berdue. And that became like their big thing. Like it became like, I forget what the dealership name was, but it was San Berdue. There's a nice Tamar Johnson. And so I don't know, I did radio. Then when I went into advertising, I ended up doing a lot of radio spots and producing a lot of radio spots. So I've spent a lot of time in studios. If you've never been in a recording studio, they are interesting places. And it's interesting because most studios have like a bunch of different clientele. So you'll get people like advertising people like I was at my job going, I need to record radio spots. But then you get like bands that are also like at the studio and they're like, all drugged out and whatnot. There's Ellie De La Cruz, Angela Ponte. There's the Nelson Rada Chrome. Like that one. That one's going to Matt H. And then you get other, then you get like the singers, then you get other people that are doing like sound effects and they're kind of just renting the studio to make their own thing. There's all sorts of people you meet in there, but, so I kind of know radio, and the joke in radio is, so it's also part of the reason why I stay behind the camera, even though it's probably not true. Abel, Bastidas right there. And then we have a Cole Young, but the joke in radio is, oh man, you got a face for radio. You look great. And if you get that joke, it doesn't take too long to get that joke. But part of the reason why I don't do a lot of face stuff with the cards is the point isn't me. That's what I find so funny about a lot of the other like YouTubers that, want to be, they want to be influencers more than they want to just make it about the cards. They're always like, I guess I come down to this. The more you put your face in your thumbnail, the more I don't like it. Brett Beatty, because you're making it about you. If it's about the cards, make it about the cards, man. No one cares about you. You should be able to pull it off with your voice. We got an auto coming up here. Let's see. It's going to be our second auto. Jorge Ruiz, we hit it in the first one. We hit it here too. This one going to Matt H. This one is the refractor, number to 414 out of 499. Jorge Ruiz refractor, going to be our second auto. Congrats on that one, Matt. Jorge Ruiz. So our second auto. Jace Young, Jackson Churrillo, Christian Serta, Kyle Harrison. See if we can hit a Kyle Harrison chrome. And, oh, nice one. Joshua DePaula for the Dodgers. And really, I'm not that old. I'm 45. I'm kind of old. I'm like at that age where you know you're not young, but you don't feel old yet. And in reality, outside of the fact that maybe I've had one too many socials in my day, I've aged well. It's Jorge Burroughs, Pedro Martinez, and Christian Vaquero. I don't have. I'm the only guy I know that is around my age in the circle of people, like the other dads that are in the hockey, on the hockey team. All the other dads my age are getting pretty gray. Not me, man. Still got my normal hair color. It's great. I'm not bald. It's weird too because hey, look at that. We got a Mike Trout. It's time.
Mike Trout does something special every night. That is out to deep left field. Is there anything Mike Trout can't do?
You guys know what time it is. How many is that? How many is that? 5? Raise your glasses. It's Bowman Day. We're going to raise our glasses. We're doing this one for the GOAT, but we're also doing it for Bowman Release Day. Thanks for everyone for hanging out. Let's have a social. Love it. All right, let's go. Trout is going to get us a banger last auto out of here. Oswald Peraza. Let's hope. We got Blease. I got 2 packs after this one. Ariel Almonte. So, anyways, I don't know why I was going with all that. But yeah, I still have my normal brownish blonde hair. More brown than blonde these days. Juan Alonso. Robert Perez for the Mariners. There's that good voice cracking. And actually, I will say one thing about people with voice, really good voices, because I don't have a really good voice. Juan Chacon, that one's for the Red Sox. But if you know what voiceover people make, holy smokes, man. If you want to know why all your celebrities, like the guy from, what's his name? What's that show? Succession. Lisandro Rodriguez, Jace Avina, and a Tamar Johnson Bowman Scouts Top 100. Like that guy from Succession, he's doing all the McDonald's voiceovers for the commercials. And you go, why would he do that? Do you know how much those guys make to make those commercials? It is ridiculous. Just to record the McDonald's. So to record that spot, McDonald's would have you come in. I'll move this over just because that card's falling down. He's in and out of there in 2 hours, and he probably makes he makes royalties every time the spot plays. And then 2, they pay him a flat fee to record it. And I bet you that fee is upwards of, for him, I don't even know what the actor's name is, $25,000, $35,000. And then he gets royalties on it after that. Every time it plays. And it's McDonald's. So every time it plays in every market, he makes another like $5 to $10 or something like that. It's crazy. And like, there's Vaughn Grisham, Logan O'Hoppe, James Outman. So that's why all those like celebrities, even like your A-list celebrities these days. I mean, if you can wake up and just go, I'm going to go make 35, 40 grand today. All I'm going to do is read some script. Jonathan Aranda, here we go. Third auto. Junior Tillett. We have two of these autos in the first break, and here we do it again. This one's going to the Mets. This one's going to Mark H. Junior Tillett. We hit this exact auto in the first break. And we hit it here again. What are the chances of that? Plus, we randomized the boxes in the case. So it wasn't like these are sitting right next to each other in the case. So our three autos, the Adam Crampton Gold, the Junior Tillett, and the Jorge Ruiz Refractor. And it does look like in every jumbo, you're going to get a base auto and two parallel autos, which is pretty nice. Robert Perez. It's kind of what I expected based upon what the odds were. Peyton Graham. All right, here we go with Chromes. Colby Thomas. That's a first. Dean Jorge. Hao-Yu Lee for the Phillies. Brock Jones for the Rays. Dylan Frias and Michael Bush. You guys like the checklist of 2023 Bowman or 2022 Bowman draft better? That's a tough one. Well, I guess it's called Who Do You Like More? Overall checklist, I think the safer play is 2023 Bowman because of what I'm doing right now, sleeving another rookie. But that 2022 draft is a stacked set, man. Brian Bale, Mark Vientos, Julio Oswaldo Peraza, Garrett Mitchell, Nolan Gorman, and Michael Harris. By the way, this is our last pack of box number 1. Forgot to mention that. But if you're just looking at it from a prospect point of view, I would personally, I'm still going to give Bowman Draft a slight edge. I think top to bottom, it's a little bit better and it's a little bit more established as some tried and true. Whereas this year's set in particular, is there's Spencer Jones. We have not hit a lot of Spencer Jones tonight. This set in particular does have a lot of unproven, and it's a little odd because it normally doesn't have this much, but kind of some unproven talent that hasn't played a lot yet. So there's that. Whereas draft has, it's draft players out of high school, out of college. So it's a little bit more proven. So for that, I kind of like that. There's Lazaro Montes. But when you take the checklist overall, the rookies are what's going to make this set awesome and keep it awesome. Because even if these all strike out, if Adley and Gunnar and Michael Harris, Garrett Mitchell, all those guys that are in here, it's ridiculous how many are in here. Lionel James first, Luis Rodriguez first chrome, and Joshua Baez and Colson Montgomery. So that'll do it for box number 1. We'll go over the hits here. So yeah, my personal choice overall, I would give the edge to 2023 Bowman. But from a pure prospects point of view, I'm probably going with Bowman Draft. But you got to take the whole set into account. And I'm a sucker for Bowman Draft, man. I'm a sucker for it. Okay, here's what we had in box number 1. We had Michael Harris. Here's the rookie cards. Michael Harris, Gunnar Henderson, Outman, Carroll Adley, Harris, Gunnar, and Outman. Those are just the big ones. Now, Garrett Mitchell, we had a bunch of those and stuff like that. Let's see, for our first few papers, we had Cam Collier paper, Spencer Jones paper, Drew Jones paper. Still haven't hit the chrome. 3 boxes in. Junior Caminero, we had the paper and the chrome. Very nice there. Then we had Justin Crawford chrome, Nelson Rada chrome, Joshua DePaula, Ariel Almonte, Robert Perez, Xavier Isaac. Then we had the Justin Crawford, Bowman Scouts Top 100. Tamar Johnson, Bowman Spotlights. This one was the Francisco Alvarez Bowman Spotlights. We had an Oscar Colas Lunar Glow. Kodai Senga, cool one here to $4.99. Rookie card Sky Blue Parallel. We had another paper parallel. The Justin Henry Malloy first to $2.50. We had the Trey Sweeney Aqua Shimmer. That one's numbered to $125. Then for our autos, we had the Junior Tillian Base Auto, the Jorge Ruiz Refractor Auto to $4.99, and probably the hit of the box here, the Adam Crampton Gold Shimmer 23 out of 50. On-card auto. Beautiful auto right there. All right, so now we go to our final box of the night. Get that cleaned off. Let's do it. Neto, you think Neto's going to be Series 2? I bet you Neto's not in Series 2. Did he break with the team? No, he didn't break with the team. He's going to be an update. I guarantee he might not even be an update. They might, if they save him for 2024, that he'll be an update. You basically, to be in Series 2, you have to break with the team. Like, break camp with the team, and he did not. They called him up. And he was kind of a surprise call-up. Like, they didn't expect... It wasn't like they were like, oh, yeah, we're going to call him up. It was a little bit of a surprise. So, update is where Neto's going to be. I would be shocked if he was in Series 2. He might be, though. You never know. Who else would be in Series 2? I'm trying to think. Who broke with Camp, I guess? Who broke with Camp that didn't have a rookie card? That's who you have. That's kind of who you know will be in Series 2. All right, here we go. Second box, Tovar. It's going to start us off. DL Hall, rookie. Christopher Morel for the Cubbies. Michael Garcia, Matt Wallner. Machado, and our first auto coming right out of the blocks. It's going to be Kyler Fedko, sorry about that, for the Twins. Going to Chris D. Numbered 310 out of 499 refractor. Kyle, why do I keep saying Kyle? Kyler Fedko. Kyler Fedko, little older, born 9/21/99. 10 home runs, 54 RBIs, 250 average, 740 OPS last year. Fedko going to be our first auto of box number 4. So we start over here, and it's a refractor, so we'll take that. Make sure we can still see. He's going to push this over just a little bit more. There we go. So congrats on that one, Chris. Oswald Peraza. Yeah, probably not the hugest one, but again, you never know. He probably is in single or double A already, based upon his age. I would be surprised if he wasn't. There's Neto. We were just talking about him. There's another Spencer Jones. And of course, it's a Bowman break. We know Chris is going to get at least one auto. Don't be surprised if he gets one more or two. Chris can roll that way sometimes. Hasn't been as ridiculous as it was for like an entire year. There's Spencer Jones. Probably. And then our Chromes. Gavin Cross, Samuel Munoz, Colton Cowser, Marcos Cabrera for the Yankees. Christian Serta for the Diamondbacks. Then Jace Young. Bowman Scouts Top 100. Sandoval's been, well, Shohei's been our best pitcher, but Sandoval's been good, man. Young. Nolan Jones. Cases Yoshida. Rosario and Mike Trout.
That is out to deep left field.
Raise your glasses. It is time for another social. A few more socials. I know I'll be sleeping good tonight. Nelson Velasquez. Is this going to be a Michael Harris? It is. Michael Harris spotlights. That's a sick one for the Braves. We have an early season contender for best insert. Beautiful one. That one going to Jeff K. We got to call out the different Jeffs. Jeff K is getting that one. Tamar Johnson, Modern Prospects. Then let's see, what do we have for our Lazaro Montes? Lazaro Montes has been showing up for us a lot, like that. And for our Chromes, big one for Miami, Jacob Berry. Going to Teresa. So Teresa pulls down a Jacob Berry. Then Bergola. Anthony Peguero. Another one for the Marlins. And Justin Henry Malloy. Oh, and look at that. The Lunar Glow Marcelo Mayer right behind that. So Justin Henry Malloy. By the way, the Malloy has a little bit of a, let's see if I can, it's got a print line. I don't know if you can see the print line. It's coming right down here. I'm going to try something. It's not going to come off. A little bit of a print line on the Justin Henry Malloy. Overall, this set has been pretty good on the, I mean, that's not really a QC issue right there. That's his print lines. They happen from time to time. Marcelo Mayer, Lunar Glow, another one for the Red Sox, going to Roy. Roy, congrats on that one. Marcelo Mayer. And then the Harry Ford. Henry Ford. You always know it's getting late when you see Ford and you're like, that's Henry. It's got to be Henry right there. Kodai Senga. Burleson, Gunner. top loaders. Box number 4 on the top loaders tonight. Not too shabby. Brian Bale, Vintos, Shade Langoliers, Cade Cavalli, Colson Montgomery, sights on September, Edouard Julian. Nice one for the Twins. Going to Chris as well. Luis Lara first paper. Davison De Los Santos first. And there's the Luis Lara Chrome for the Brew Crew going to Chris C. Come on. Line it up. Then we have Gilder Figueroa. I want to know, guy, this guy was born in 2004 too. Gladier Figueroa with the Rangers. Keep an eye on that one. He's young. That one's going to Lloyd. William Lugo, Daniel Gallarde, Abdias de la Cruz. So all first there, and Sal Frelick. All right, we got Judge, Diaz, Soto, Gabriel Moreno, James Outman. Who would have guessed a month ago that Outman would be one of the hottest cards in the hobby? Like, no one. Absolutely no one. Jonathan Aranda, Peraza, Garrett Mitchell, and Nolan Gorman. Then we got Vladdy Guerrero. Then we have an Adley Rutschman Rookie of the Year favorite rookie card. Another one for Philly McBeans. Philly McBeans. And we've got Marcelo Mayer. Another Cam Collier paper. God, we hit his auto. It's awesome. Got 2 more autos. We got to hit one more. We got to hit at least one more big auto tonight. At least one. We had a gold to 50. The Cam Collier. I still think the Cam Collier is the hit of the case so far. Is that Giloff? Maro Shendrick. All right, here we go. Chromes. Jefferson Rojas first. Junior Garcia for the Dodgers. Luciano Yanir Fernandez for the Dodgers. Davison De Los Santos for the Diamondbacks. That one going to Kyle. But we're looking for the Drew. The elusive Drew Chrome. Don't know why it's elusive. Shouldn't be. I feel like after 4 boxes, you should hit at least one. Felix Valerio. Still got time. There's still time. But if it's going to be that hard to hit, Riley Green, now that very much could be, it's the jumbo format that's doing that to you. Who knows? Jose Ramirez, Levon Soto, Brett Beatty, and Michael Harris. Jeff K. El Jefe stocking up on Harris rookies in this part of the break. Bo Naylor, Francisco Alvarez. Alvarez has showed up a ton too. Normally, I'd be top loading those, but we got to keep it moving. Oswald Peraza. And we've got a paper parallel, purple paper parallel of Luis Robert. 107 out of 199 for the White Sox. Going to Evan. Going to Auger. 107 out of 199. Purple pattern. Paper parallel. Woo! Alliteration is fun. Congrats on that one, Evan. All right, here we go. Figuero. Ariel Almonte. And for the Chromes, we've got Frieli Encarnacion first, Hector Rodriguez first, Kenny Gomez first, and the Matt Mervis finally shows up in the Chrome for the Cubbies. Going to Benno, the Mervis Chrome. And then we end with Khalil Watson and Joshua Baez. All right, next pack. Peguero, Herrera, J.J. Bleday, Vargas. See, this is why I take cards off to the side, because then you just end up doing this with the stacks, and that's never fun. All right, Jeremy Pena, Sosa. There's Adley and Corbin. It gets cut off, but we do get the Adley and the Corbin. So here's Adley. Swervins Mervins. Wait, Dan's in here. Wait, Dan, how you doing, bud? We're getting Dan in the next break no matter what. It's happening. He wanted in on this break. I've reserved spots for him in the next break. It's happening. We got to get Dan in. It's always more fun with Dan. All right, Corbin Carroll. Then we have Randy De Juan Brito. All right, Chromes. Braylon Bishop first. Samuel Zavala. Tamar. I like the Tamar. Sleeve up Tamar. Miguel Blees. Edwin Arroyo. So not a lot of firsts there. Edgar Cuero. And that gets us halfway through box number 2. I have one card in here that needs to be over there. There we go. So we'll get this cleaned up here real quick. And then we'll do the second half of the box. Still looking for 2 autos. Let's find them. Let's get a biggin. One more biggin. Let's start with Votto. Soto. There's another Beatty. Peguero. There's a Garrett Mitchell. Another Michael Harris. Jeff getting Michael Harris's left and right. Bo Naylor, Frankie Alvarez, Francisco Alvarez. All right, here we go. Yordi De Los Santos. I feel like we've hit that like 3 or 4 times now. Xavier Isaac, Henry Davis, Lisandro Rodriguez, Hao-Yu Lee, Colby Thomas, and our Chromes. Blake Lobier. Lobier? I bet you that's Lobier. For the Red Sox. Amarian Boyd, first for the Phillies. Lisandro Rodriguez for Kansas City. Jace Avina first. And Hao-Yu Lee first. And Elijah Green on the back. Nice Elijah Green. Bowman Scouts Top 100. Hao-Yu Lee for the Phillies. Mervis Diamond. We don't have Mervis Diamond commercials. That must be a regional thing. Okay, Herrera. Seager. Tovar. Cabrera. Lede. Vargas. Lennon Sosa. And our next auto has arrived. Who's it gonna be? For Detroit. Going to Bill. Abel Bastidas, and that is going to be a speckle refractor number 2 out of 2. It looks like, well, 299. I know it's 299, but with the speckle, it almost makes it look like 239. Bastidas, shortstop, will take it. Born 11/24/2003. So another kid that cannot drink. It is amazing how young these people are. Abel Bastidas, nice to 299. Bill, congrats on that one. Boilermaker. Love it. So that's auto number 2. And as we continue on, we get, there's a Jackson Holiday paper. Another Drew Jones paper. We are dancing around that chrome. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit it. If we go 4 boxes without hitting a Drew Jones chrome, let alone a parallel, I'm going to be shocked. We've hit enough of the paper. Let's get some chrome. Let's go and get some chrome. I tell you what, Pedro Ramirez, Gabriel Gonzalez, and Cam Collier for the Reds. Nice chrome right here. We've already got his paper. See, that's the thing. We're hitting Cam Collier. I think this is our second chrome here. We got to hit the Jones, man. It's been kind of crazy that we haven't hit it. All right, Brock Jones. There's a Jones, not the Jones. Dylan Frias and Lionel James. Then we got Pete Crow on the back. Pete Crow. So after opening 3.5 jumbos, I opened one hobby and a bunch of blasters. Here we go. There it is. The best 3. If you hit that in Top Series 1, you would be going bananas. Adley Rutschman. So here's what I would say. If you want parallels, which, like, if you want a decent chance at a parallel, the blasters all day. The blasters give you, I had one blaster that had 3. Most have at least one. Actually, every one of them has at least one. And most of them have one unnumbered, like the Lunar Glow, plus a numbered one. They're pretty good for the parallels. Autos, you're not going to I mean, you might get lucky and hit an auto, but it's probably going to be a paper auto if you do. And so that's what I would say. The jumbos, if you want a parallel auto, you need to be in the jumbos because every one of ours has had 2 parallel autos. Now, the hobbies are interesting because the hobbies, one, are offering some exclusive stuff like the Pearl Packs, and there's a Jackson Chourio prospects, the Pearl Packs and the oranges and stuff like that. And there's some that are exclusive to just hobby. And you are going to get at least 1 auto, and you're probably, wow, what? It's like a little, okay, that one's got to go. And you're probably going to get a parallel auto on a fairly decent clip. Maybe not as good as 2 per box, that type of thing. But I would say the same thing for the parallels because I think that the jumbos are a little short on parallel, just non-autoed parallels. We had 1 box that I think delivered 7, but most of them, like we've got 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, right now we've got 2. So, and we've got 3 packs left. I feel like they maybe could have put some more parallels. There's Luis Rodriguez. There's a Jackson Holiday Chrome. Maybe could have put a few more parallels into a jumbo. But again, they're giving you those 2, and that's really what you're going after. But the hobbies are kind of interesting. So because you can get some of that. If you hit one of those Pearl Packs, Jesus, that's huge. All right, let's see. Nolan Jones, Casas Senga. The other thing that you can say about jumbos that you can't say for any other format is very much going to be you get a ton of chrome compared to every other format. Josh Jung, Rookie of the Year favorite, which, as you can see, it's not that easy to hit some of these bigger ones. Here comes a parallel, and this one going to be another paper. It's going to be a first Bowman. It's going to be, oh wait, we also have the Joshua DePaula. I almost skipped over that. This will be Misael Dason, numbered 14 out of 499. Another one for the Orioles, Philip McBeans. Nice sky blue to 499. Paper parallel. So we get our 3rd parallel here. We'll probably get 1 more. Which seems about kind of how they're landing. We had 1 box that had a little bit more than that. So, and I guess out of 12 packs. But yeah, that's the thing about the jumbos as well. Because when you open up most of these other ones, I mean, keep in mind, you're getting 5 chromes, Leonardo Arias, Gilbert Herrera, Jackson Chourio, Brooks Lee, and Roderick Arias with a Cam Collier on the back. Cam been showing up. It's our 3rd time in this box alone. Boss is like, cool with me, bro. All right, we're still looking for that last auto as well. So with the jumbo, just know, yeah, I mean, you're getting a lot of chrome. Alec Burleson, Gunner. But I really think that you're going to see over the next couple weeks, I think you're going to see those Bowman blasters. If you want them, get them now. Because I have a feeling they're not going to last on shelves for long. Because you're going to see people buying them up, chasing those parallels. That's what's going to happen. Because the parallels, if there's this few parallels in the jumbos, that's because they're hiding in retail. And there's Mike Trout again. Mike Trout pushing us here on a Wednesday.
That is out to deep left field. Is there anything Mike Trout can't do?
So let's raise a glass to the GOAT and have what's probably going to be our last social of the night, but it's been a fun night. So, social to the GOAT. Chuck keeping good count. Thanks, Chuck. Well, and that's the thing with the the parallels hold value. It's crazy how nuts the hobby's gotten though, because you look at parallels, like the parallels are losing. That's a nice Adley Bowman spotlights right there. Like it's just crazy how everyone, at least on, I shouldn't say everyone, but the people that are most visible in the hobby, let's put it that way, are, how everyone's saying, well, it's got to be the auto. It's got to be a PSA 10. And if it's not that, then I don't want it. And it's like, I do think that there's a large segment that is an underserved and underspoken for, where people are like, dude, I'm totally fine with the numbered parallel. I'm totally fine with the base. There's another Matt Mervis. I'm totally fine with the base and Junior Caminero, so long as, and it's fine if it's not in perfect condition because it's for my PC, so long as it's the card I want. But right now, it is crazy how in the hobby, it is all about autos, 10s, parallels, low. Those are the only things that matter. Jet Williams, Anthony Gutierrez, Justin Crawford, first chrome. Nice. We're going to take that auto down to the last pack. All right, so there's Justin Crawford. Then we have Everson Arteaga and Jorge Ruiz and a Carson Williams Bowman Scouts Top 100. So last pack, here we go. One more auto. Little surprised we didn't see a rookie auto in any of this. Let's see if we get one here. Oscar Gonzalez, Vaughn Grisham. And we're pulling it to the back. We're pulling it to the back. All right, here we go. Gonna make it last card of the night. Why wouldn't we do that? Jonathan Mejia. All right, last chromes, and then we'll do our auto. Javier Asoro. Daniel Susak for Oakland. Eric Brown. And we do get a parallel. One more. Misael Desan. We hit the sky blue paper. And now we hit the lava refractor. I know we still got our auto down there. We hit our lava refractor. This one numbered 57 out of 399. Desan. The Orioles. Philip McBean's doing just fine. So there's Desan. And then we have the Brian Ramos on the back. Logan O'Hoppe rookie card going to work as a reveal for our final auto. And it will be Juan Brito for the Rockies. Going to Nick D. Nick D at the beginning of the break said Rockies make great fire starters, but he ends up with an auto nonetheless. And it's Juan Brito. Juan Brito, born in 2001. 877 OPS, 72 RBIs, and 402 at bats. I'd say not a bad little auto to end break number 2 and the first half of the case. So that is it for break number 2. Let me get this cleaned off here real quick. We'll go over the hits. I want to say thank you for everyone that got in. I couldn't break without you guys, so thank you. Another fun night. And we ended it right kind of at the witching hour. So let's see here. Let's see what we got. We'll start with the rookies. Nice Adley, Bowman Spotlights. Gunnar Henderson, Corbin, Adley, Harris, Corbin, Adley, Harris, Adley, Outman, Gunnar. Kind of just leaving like kind of the top 5 right now. Then we had a lot of chrome first. We had Anthony Piguero. Nice Jacob Berry right there. Davison De Los Santos. Luis Lara. How You Lee. The Matt Mervis. The Justin Crawford. Got a couple papers in here as well. We had the Drew Jones and the Spencer Jones. We had the Cam Colliers. We had the Chrome, Paper, and Bowman Scouts Top 100. We had the Bowman Prospects, Modern Prospects Jackson Chirrillo. The Michael Harris Bowman Spotlights. And then we had the Marcelo Mayer Lunar Glow. The Luis Robert to 199 Purple Pattern Paper. The Michael Desan Sky Blue Paper, and the Lava Refractor, the Sky Blue numbered to 499, the Lava Refractor to 399. Our 3 autos gonna be Juan Brito, Kyler Fedko, and Abel Bastidas. The Bastidas a speckle to 299, and the Fedko a refractor to 499. So fun break. Awesome to see Bowman back for another year here in 2023. Again, thank you for everyone that got in. Chris, you are welcome. Clutch and Pearls. Silseth got the pitch tonight. Roy, I agree, was super fun. So, just a couple quick updates. If you haven't done so already, throw over to first, hit the like button. That would be awesome. The PSA cards for, was it February? Arrived today. So I haven't opened it yet. I was prepping for Bowman and working and making sure that all of last week's break got sent out before this week's break started. That would have been a disaster if I didn't do that. Look at how messy Bowman got. But I'll start working on that. So we should see the video on that here in the next few days. I think there's like 90 cards. I don't know. There's a lot of cards there's a lot of cards, big box of PSA cards. So that review will be going out. I'll also be working on the April PSA submission over the course of the next week or so. Got a few cards still coming in, so we'll be getting those out. So look for the video on that. There will be a break next week. I believe I will be doing, so Brian K, yes, I will be doing more breaks for Bowman in the future. In fact, next week, I think we're going to do hobby. Haven't quite figured out exactly what format how I want to set that up, but we'll be doing hobby to see what the difference between jumbo and hobby is. And I may throw in some Bowman First Edition into that break. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to do that yet, but I may do that because I've got Bowman First Edition as well. So, but yes, we'll definitely be doing more Bowman next week. So I'm trying to think. There was something else I wanted to say, and now, of course, I can't remember. Oh, fantasy baseball. Remember, this Sunday, whoever is leading the league, who's ever in first, at the end of the month, $5 break credit. So compete hard this week. No one's out of it yet except for me. I'm doing terrible in the 1 cent leagues and doing just fine in all my other ones. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm doing pretty bad in both the 1 cent leagues though. So I guess that's an ode to you guys. But remember that if you're in first at the end of the week, you are in line for a $5 break credit in May. So you could use that on any break in May. So just remember that. So other than that, you are welcome, Boilermaker. Bill, thank you. And then Jeff, Bowman is awesome. We made, by the way, I've got plenty more jumbos and stuff. So we'll be mixing in Bowman probably for the next few weeks at least. So be on the lookout for that. And other than that, you guys, it is on the wrong side of midnight here. And I got to get up for school in the morning for the kids. Guess I probably got to get up to work too. But that's not exciting. So with that being said, be on the lookout for that PSA video. And would love to see over on Discord the hits that you guys are getting out of Bowman. Hoping to see some huge hits from the group this year. That would be sweet. So with that, as always, as you're out there in the wild, I hope you have good luck finding the packs that you want to find and the boxes that you're looking for. And when you do find them, I hope you rip some fire. And until next time. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I do that, and Steel City coming in with the $10 super chat saying best product of the year, best breaker in the biz. Hit the like button. Dan, I appreciate the super chat. You are getting in the next break. I guarantee it. I've got your spots reserved. You're going to be the first name on it. So thanks for coming and hanging out, Dan. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me. As I was saying, most importantly, until next time, guys, be good to your family, be good to your friends, be good to your neighbors. Most importantly, take care of yourself. Appreciate all of you guys hanging out tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care, and we'll talk again soon.